What's up, NASCAR fans? And I forgot to put the webcam on. 1 second here. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you being here. Thanks so much for hanging out. We thank you for being here. We appreciate you for being here. And make sure you're hitting that like button for us as you're coming in to get us to 100 likes before the green flag. That's your job today to get us there. So thank you guys all for the early likes, all the hanging out people in the chat early. And thank you for everything this weekend. It's been a great weekend so far. So looking forward to this race today. It is the Enjoy Illinois 300 from the Worldwide Technology Raceway and at the Gateway. And we're ready to have a good time here. And my man Denny Hamlin on the pole here. Look at that, Denny. Screenshot that for us, please, somebody. But what's up here in the chat here? David Thomas, Gregor Allen, what's going on? Negative Squirrel, what's going on? Tim Mack, thank you for becoming an MVP member. Tim, appreciate you, Tim, there on that. Hammer, what's going on? Angry, what's going on? Hello, Billy Bowles. Hello, what's up, Don? Welcome into the stream too as well. Lisa, John Collins, CD, Taterhead, what's up, man? How about those Vols yesterday? Billy Voles dropping all those Hendricks plus a rowdy emoji there. We'll see if he can get another win. Last time he won here was at this track a couple years ago. That's his last win ever. So we'll see how this goes. But we're going to have pre-race ceremonies here very shortly and have a good time. Here's our, and then let me go look some more here. David Thomas, Caitlin, hello, D Pope, man, good to see you. Appreciate you being here too. Good to talk to you on the phone the other day. Dev, good to see you. Sky, Alan, crazy coach is here too. Spike the like. That's right, man. What's up? Hello, hello, Miss Tom, Steve N, Mad Steve, all the way back. We thank you. Charles, what's up? Hayden, how's that head work feel this morning? Hayden, I know you weren't feeling too well yesterday morning. Lincoln Kim, hello. Billy Voles as well. Hello too as well. Just trying to wait for the uh thing to come up, and it's not up yet. So looking for the raw feed to be up here. I don't see it yet. So we'll see how that works. But how's everybody doing here today? We appreciate you being here. And anyone to the back? I haven't heard anybody to the back. So let me see if I can. Bronny, if you have it yet, because I do not have it yet. The raw feed is not up yet, which it should be. But let me see here if I can bring that up there. Yeah, it's not up yet. Tim Mack, thank you dropping those. Tim, you can actually use those emojis to put a 5. We have a 5 emoji now that you're a member. Make sure you click on those emojis down there below, and you can click on it just like Billy Voles did right there. But thank you for becoming a member, Tim. Appreciate you being here. And still nothing yet. Let me see what's going on here with that. All right, there we go. Thank you, Bronny. Appreciate that. Copy link. And 1 second. I don't know why it wasn't working for me, but hopefully it'll work today. Here we go. That's see here. It's not working here. Paste. There we go. And send. And then let me get this up here. We'll get to the raw feed here in just a second. Thank you, Bronny, for helping me as always, all the time. We thank you. Raw feed. There we go. We'll turn that one off. And we'll go to our main screen. And we'll go through the lineups here. Appreciate the ones hanging out with us. Thank you for your patience here as I get this going. And there we go. And let's go through the lineup. Let's go through the lineup here for your NASCAR Cup Series Enjoy 300, Joy Illinois 300. What did you break? I know exactly, right? So let's go. Denny Hamlin on the pole here tonight. Kyle Larson in second, Chase Briscoe third, Ross Chastain fourth, fifth is Ryan Blaney, sixth Willie B, seventh Tyler Reddick, eighth Christopher Bell, ninth Austin Cindric, 10th is Zane Smith, 11th is Chris Buescher, 12th is Josh Berry, 13th is Joey Logano, 14th Bubba Wallace, 15th is Austin Dillon, 16th Eric Jones, 17th is AJ Allmendinger, 18th is SVG, 19th is Chase Elliott. 20th is John Hunter Nemechek. 21st, Ty Gibbs. 22nd, Kyle Busch. 23rd, Brad Keselowski. 24th is Noah Gragson. 25th is Alex Bowman. 26th is Daniel Suarez. 27th is Carson Hocevar. 28th is Michael McDowell. 29th is Cole Custard. Cole Custard, we're calling him today. Cole Custard. as that. And then Todd Gilliland, 31st is Justin Haley, 32nd is Ryan Priest, 33rd is Riley Herbst, 34th is Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Ty Dillon is 35th, and 36th is Cody Ware, going to be starting in the back of the pack here today. How many laps, guys? It's 240 laps today. 240 laps today will bring us to the end of this race. And start of the NFL season today, so I don't expect too many folks to be in the chat like we had yesterday, like we have been. So looking forward to see how many we can have in the chat. But thank you for the subscribes as well. Trying to get to 35,200 today. That would be awesome if we could reach that. And let me bring in my little NASCAR thing here. But there we go. And let's listen in. Oh, 1 second, y'all. I gotta take this down. I didn't 1 second. I gotta log in here. 1 second. Log in. All right. There's that. Oh, and that's not up there for some reason. Okay, so we'll do this if it's not gonna work like that. None of the radios are on there at all, so that's weird. Okay, let me bring over here Sirius XM. Sirius XM. Well, I'm here. My husband is doing football, football. Next two races is going to be awesome. Yes, Bristol next Saturday night. That should be fun as too. Coach dropping those 11 lane flooring and listening. Awesome, coach. Fire Lazy Bill says Bowman the Slowman. Will his pit crew be the Slowman? That's the question today. Is his pit crew going to be the Slowman? They had that 40-second pit stop last week. 40-second pit stop last week. Thank you, subscribing Chad. Thank you for that, Chad. Thank you for subscribing. We appreciate you there. Appreciate that. So let's get back up here. All right. And that. And that. And we'll see if we can get something going here for you guys. I appreciate you coming in here, hitting that like. It's your job to get us to 100 likes before the green flag. Before the green flag, 100 likes. Bowman needs to be fired. Fire Lazy. Oh, that's Gator. Okay, gotcha, man. He is not happy. Yeah, they lost last night. What's up, Gator Chomp, man? What's up, man? I know, dude. Now I know who you are. That's funny. All right, come on now. What's going on here? Logged in. Yeah. All right, listen. Oh, okay. Let's see what's going on here. Try again. Logging in here again. See if this is working. But the playoffs for SVG definitely going to have a good finish. But last week was his worst finish all season, and he finds himself 3 points above the cut line with next week the cut for 4 drivers at Bristol. So definitely SVG looking for a better finish here today. We'll see what he can do. And there we can go. Now we can do this here. All right. And this at every turn. Every hero's story has a humble beginning. Okay, there we go. Bell is going to win this race, Johnny says. We'll see. Christopher Bell also with an issue last week. Christopher Bell with an issue with coming on the pit road looking fine. And then Carson Hocevar out of nowhere hits him. He goes spinning around, but that messed up Bell's car and he suffered for the rest of the day. So Christopher Bell would love to have a good finish here and stay away for any pit road accidents. And Denny Hamlin definitely would love to have a good finish here too as well. Definitely high in the point standings. They probably don't have to worry about anything, but a bad race here today could end up struggle for Bristol. But of course, Denny does pretty well in Bristol. And then 100 Motorsports cars. Horrible racing last week with Bowman with the issues. Larson kind of okay, but everybody kind of not where they need to be. So they're going to make sure this week that they are on fire as well. Love seeing that Dolphins score. Go Bills. Ooh, look at Coach. Yeah, so we got if you're following your sports up here, this is your NFL and your baseball scores up here. So you can watch the race with us, listen to the race with us, and have a good time with us here too as well. So. Oh, I hit play. I hit pause. Stripes. Okay, go back here to live. My gosh, it's all going haywire tonight, y'all. It's all going haywire. Right?
Last region.
No, not on yet. Not on yet.
Thank you, sir. You're listening to America's.
Kenneth Clark, good to see you. Appreciate you being. I'm going today. Go. Let's go 9. Sano Kid says, I don't think that Bowman is not going to win at the St. Louis after the adjustments and horrible race car going backwards last week. So we'll see. You never know what'll happen here at the Worldwide Technology Raceway.
It's on eBay.
Man, there's still commercials. All right, just waiting on pre-race ceremonies, y'all, and we'll have here's our schedule here for pre-race ceremonies. Then we're gonna pick our picks, and then we're gonna have our dark horses. No, we're gonna pick our picks, and then gentlemen, start your engines, and then dark horses, and then our cautions, and then we'll have the green flag, and then we're gonna sit back and have 240 laps, three stages, and it should be an interesting way to see who wins this going into the last race of the NASCAR Cup Series round of 16 next week at Bristol.
Noah Gragson, Las Vegas, Nevada. Brett Keselowski, Rochester Hills, Michigan. Row 11. Kyle Busch, Las Vegas, Nevada. Ty Gibbs, Washington, D.C. Row 10. John Hunter Nemechek, Charlotte, North Carolina. Chase Elliott, Dawsonville, Georgia. Row 9. Shane Van Gisbergen, Manukau, New Zealand. A.J. Allmendinger, Los Gatos, California. Row 8. Eric Jones, Byron, Michigan. Austin Dillon, Welcome, North Carolina. Row 7. Bubba Wallace, Mobile, Alabama. Joey Logano, Middletown, Connecticut. Row 6. Josh Berry, Hendersonville, Tennessee. Chris Buescher, Prosper, Texas. And now, the top 10 starters. Starting 10. Zane Smith, Huntington Beach, California. Starting 9. Austin Cindric, Mooresville, North Carolina. Starting 8. Christopher Bell, Norman, Oklahoma. Starting 7. Tyler Reddick, Corning, California. Starting 6. William Byron, Charlotte, North Carolina. Starting 5th. Drive Lady, Hartford, Ohio. Starting 4th. Ross Chastain, Alva, Florida. Starting 3rd. Chase Briscoe, Mitchell, Indiana. Starting 2nd. Kyle Larson, Elk Grove, California. And starting on the poles. Denny Hamlin, Chesterfield, Virginia.
Let's go.
That's the starting lineup for the Enjoy Illinois 300. For the first time ever, the NASCAR Cup Series is ready to go playoff racing at Worldwide Technology Raceway at Gateway. After the playoff opener last weekend at Darlington, 4 drivers find themselves under the cut line heading into what will be the first elimination race of the season next weekend. Joey Logano is out by 3. Austin Dillon is out by 8. Alex Bowman is out by 19, tied with Josh.
No, we don't show the broadcast, NASCAR. You can't do that.
As well. There's so much on the line for these drivers today, whether you're above or below the cut line. Chase Briscoe is already on to the round of 12. He won the Cookout Southern 500. Then you've got drivers in a relatively safe area like Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson, Tyler Reddick, Bubba Wallace, William Byron, Ryan Blaney, Ross Chastain. Then you've got the drivers right above the cut line.
What the heck, man?
Pickens are slim, and they need everything they can get today. Austin Cindric, Bell, Elliott, Van, and all who agree say,
All right, here we go.
Amen. And now, to perform our national anthem, please welcome NBC's The Voice finalists, TV, stage, and recording artist, Kennedy Holmes, accompanied by guitarist Aaron Brown.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air,
The Enjoy Illinois 300 is next.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you being here tonight. That was a great national anthem. I'll tell you that right now. She sang it really good. That was really good. So hope you guys enjoyed that. All right, so let's do it. Play ball. That's right, Mountain Billy. Let's do it. All right, so it's time to pick our picks here. Time to pick our picks for the race. Pick our picks for the race, and let me see who you have. And I'm going Denny Hamlin here. He's on the pole. Let's take it, baby. Let's take it back and not have to worry about Bristol next week. Alan, good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Game on. And we're going to start with Gregor. He's going the Denny Hamlin. Jermaine, what's up? Jeremy. What's going on? He says Denny Hamlin. Blaney for me, for Jake. Chase Elliott for Ron. Negative Squirrel's got Larson. John's got Denny Hamlin. Lisa's got Kyle Larson. Steve's got Logano. Hey, great pick. He's had some great finishes here. Give me Logano, beat D Pope. Good to see you. Billy Voles going 9 for the win. I'm going Willie B for Mark. 19 for Alan Chase Briscoe back to back. Hamlin loves sitting on that pole. Yeah, he does, Mountain Billy. Want Blaney, but gonna pick Christopher Bell. Ricky, good to see you, Ricky. Crazy says Briscoe as well. Bronny's going Ross Chastain. Ooh, look at that one. I'm going Larson, Cindric, Blaney, top 3. Denny, mechanical failure. Victorious. I'd probably see that too. Ross Chastain for the win for Terre Haute. The 11 for Caitlin. The 9 for Mark. Denise, what's going on? Bowman the slowman today. We'll see if he's the fast one today. Cornbread says Ryan Blaney. Willie B for Martha. Ross Chastain says SRB Outdoors. Kelly says, I want to pick Denny, but Bell may win it. Kelly, good to see you. Jason says, Logano has got this. Winner. Craig says, the Brian Blaney. My bet to win is Ty Dillon and Austin Dillon. Big Wade got Bell. Go 20. And Brian says, the 8 RCR. Tyler Reddick for Kenneth Fox. Briscoe for Joyce. Lincoln Kim says the 24 car, but go 22 and the Fords. Happy to be me. Welcome back. It says Christopher Bell for him. Donald's got Denny Hamlin. I'm a Gene. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Appreciate you being here. He says Blaney 12. And the number 8 is the man Angry. Can he get one finally back here after hasn't won one since he won here last time for Rowdy? Sky Allen's going Chase Elliott as well. Always the 88 Hayden. Waking up with a better head than he did yesterday. He's taken SVG for the win. He definitely needs something higher than what he did last week to get above that cut line going into Bristol. Let those hearts fly. Dig that CeeLo. Thank you, Jason. Coach is going Denny as well. All right, so anybody else with your picks today? 88 also Kiwi Power Angry. Let's see what happens, man. We'll see our good friends down under. We appreciate you guys watching here today on the channel. I'd like to see Hamlin crash, CeeLo. Oh, Terre Haute. Hammer going with Joey Logano. Jake with Elliott has to do good today. We'll see, Jake. He definitely has to do good today. You're right about that because he is close to that cut line. Chase Elliott down there in the points. But anybody else with your picks here tonight before we do our gentlemen start your engines and then start thinking about your dark horses tonight? Your dark horses as well. Start thinking that too. Charles going Lawson for the win. And just outside of St. Louis, Missouri, you see those arches over there. The arch over there in St. Louis, the St. Louis Cardinals baseball stadium. Madison, Illinois, just across the river from the Mississippi. And we're ready to go racing here on the Go with CeeLo. We appreciate you guys being here. We thank you for being here. And the 38 and the 34, Sergeant Bob going Front Row Motorsports. Okay. All right, that one there. I'm going to go Blaney because I can't do Hamlin. All right, that sounds good, Mountain Billy. I'm really concerned about Blaney being around the 5, the 24, and the 1. And Chastain, day to win, Judy says. All right, got Chastain there too as well.
Come into play, Rusty, when the playoffs start. But to me, when you get to the second race of the playoffs, you better get back to business as usual.
Well, you mentioned mistakes. They can't have these mistakes. They got to be very, very focused. Look, they got a perfect racetrack to race on today. Temperatures are perfect here. Track conditions are perfect. Everybody's happy. It's go time right now. And so, look, don't.
Oh, it's all good. I'm a Gene.
Justin, every single pit stop on this car. Get the baby handling really good. So you got a real hot rod here at the end.
Well, the amazing thing coming into this race, we're coming off a weekend where there were a lot of mistakes last weekend at Darlington Raceway. But what's going to be the challenge is
making sure you minimize those today, because the last thing you want to do is have to go make something happen at Bristol next weekend.
Oh, you don't want to do that because Bristol is such a tight racetrack, high banks, super fast, a lot of adrenaline flowing there. People are all jacked up big time. And I mean, they set themselves up for mistakes at Bristol because everybody gets so hyper. But they got a chance to calm down, really use their noodle today and focus a lot because, I mean, this is a great racetrack. The shape of it's awesome. A lot of shifting, a lot of cool things going on. Got to be careful.
Now let's go trackside for the command to fire engines and get us underway this afternoon. Race fans, and now to give the most famous words in motorsports, today's Illinois 300 Grand Marshal has clearly done more for entertainment than what Muhammad Ali
It for
did
boxing.
for boxing.
He's a great role model for America's children. He's an Illinois native who has the panache and style with a heart of gold to give today's command. We welcome the man, the myth, the legend, Bill Murray.
How y'all doing? It's a beautiful day down here. We got a beautiful Sunday today, don't we? We're here with all of our friends and our families, and we're here to watch these extraordinary athletes compete. They need and deserve our support. Let's hear it for the drivers right now. Come on. All right. Now, you all did not come down here to the mighty Mississippi to watch the river flow. You came down here to watch these vehicles go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Drivers, start your engines!
Fire them up, y'all. Fire them up. Fire them up. He did nail it.
Joy, Illinois 300. The green flag is coming up.
In Illinois.
All right. Appreciate you hanging out. That's what I'm talking about, man. He did it good. If Hamlin crashes out, will you take that hat off? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. If Denny crashes out, yeah, probably I will. All right. Thank you guys. So he sounds drunk, Charles says. All right. Now it's time for your dark horse. That voice cracked at the end, though. Yeah, he did. All right. Now it's time for your dark horses, guys. Dark horses time. And let me see who you have in your dark horses. I'm going Tyler Reddick for the win. Tyler Reddick has the dark horse. He gets in to the second round. Watch your blood pressure, CeeLo. That's right. All right, let me see. Tyler Reddick. Who you guys got? Let's see. Bronny's going the 8. That Jonesy boy for Ricky. 88 for SVG for Gregor. The 45 for John. Ross Chastain for Mark. Michael McDowell for Jeremy. Dark horse Tyler Reddick for Ron. Keselowski says Hammer. Hammer says Keselowski. Oh my gosh, backwards there. Let's see, another situation. I would see Chastain goes 3 wide in turn 1. Let's see, and Ty Gibbs wins. There's victorious. What is a dark horse? It's 77 for Nerd. The Watermelon Boy for Mountain Billy. I think it was my drunk uncle in the back room, Cornbread says. Steve's got Keselowski. Mark's got the 9. Jake's got Christopher Bell. Justin Haley for Craig Cooper. Ty Gibbs, who was fast here in practice. We'll see what he can do. Allen for 54. Michael McDowell for Kelly. Kyle Busch for Martha Reed. Kyle Busch for Lisa Jones. Dark horse is Austin Dillon Charles. 54 for Crazy. I put my money on Mark Martin. There you go. Terre Haute, someone you don't think is going to win. Sargent says McDowell. Billy Bowles going Kyle Busch. I take Bubba Wallace for D Pope. JB, don't let me down. Let's see here. Logano is my dark horse for Denise. Bubba for Happy to Be Me. Lincoln Kim says Brad Keselowski. I'll take Briscoe for Trey. Hi, UK NASCAR fan here. Awesome, Steve. Welcome in, Steve. Appreciate you being here. Austin Cindric for Jason. Let's go back to back like Briscoe. 9 for Keith, for Chase Elliott. Let's see, 8 for Sky Allen. The 19 for Trey. Hamlin, I hope. Big Wade got Ty Gibbs. I have to go with Oklahoma boy C. Bell. Hello, Miss Tom. Hamlin or Byron, CeeLo says. Uh, uh, Hamlin or Byron? Okay, Hamlin or Byron for your dark horse, Terre I can't be Hamlin. Probably Byron, though. I'll let you have Byron. It's Toyota or a Penske or a driver named Larson, D. Pope says. Where can I watch the Enjoy Illinois 300? If you look really hard, I'm sure you can find it somewhere, Brawny. The other Brawny, the fake Brian. My ex is from not sure what that is. Jimmy Spencer for Allen. Okay. Austin Dillon is the number 3, and it's Hamlin, CeeLo. Okay. All right. So appreciate y'all with your dark horses. Thanks so much, y'all, for hanging out with us. And just checking out something. All right. Think Race is USA. Think Race is on USA. Yes, it is on the USA Network. On the USA Network.
This corner from 5th to 4th and down to 3rd. They'll grab the gear again at about the apex of the corner as they begin to accelerate off. They won't get back to high gear until about a third of the way down this back straightaway. We are keeping a watchful eye on the backstretch, where at some point here in the very near future, they're going to touch off a fireworks exhibition and a pyro exhibition that will rival anything you've ever seen. They've scared the beans out of me the last 2 years. They're not going to get me this time. Now let's go to the other end of the property. Marlboro, New Jersey, Tip Cattle Farm.
Thank you very much, Dave Moody. Good afternoon, everyone. Here in turns 3 and 4. Similar picture to what Dave was talking about as far as the weather is concerned. Just beautiful here on this Sunday afternoon. When the drivers work their way down this long...
You can also watch it on Sling.
3 and 4, which is a wider radius than it is over there in turns 1 and 2. The banking also a little bit flatter. Just 9 degrees that the drivers have to work with. They have maybe 2 or 3 grooves that they can run in. They can go down to the bottom of the racetrack where the red and white curving is, or they can go somewhere up to the middle or upper grooves, just kind of working their way around those sections of the turn, trying to get the most...
Ernest Scott, good to see you. Appreciate you being here.
To get off the corners today because of those long...
What do you guys think will have the first one to crash? We'll see. Hope it's not shark blood this time. Hope it's not shark blood.
Grandstands here on the front stretch.
And a 1.25-mile circuit that is worldwide Technology Raceway.
All right, let's pick our cautions right now. Let's take our cautions right now. Yesterday, there was 6 or 7. I'm thinking it's going to be about that as well. I'm taking 7 cautions. 7 cautions tonight. Caitlin's got 8. Happy to be got 7. Picking Logano. All right, gotcha, Center Hill Cards. Keith says the 8. Kelly's got the 7. Jeremy's got 6. Jake's got 9. 4 for Sergeant Bob. 6 for Gregor. 9 for Yovi. 11 for Hammer. 5 for Ernest. 6 for Mark. What's up, Center Hill Cards? 5 for Craig. 8 for Lisa. 5 for Brian. 5 for Deep Hope. 8 for Bo. 8 for Ron. 7 for Martha. 7 for Denise. 6 for Steve. 4 for Negative Squirrel. Only need 1 caution for incident. It'll be 2 cautions because there'll be 1 for the end of the stage and another one at the end of the stage. Bronny's got 8. 5 for Joyce. 8 for Crazy. 8 for Auctions. 9 for Steve. Anybody else? Jason's got 5. Please note Denny Gregory says he's got 9. 5 cautions for Lou. And greetings from Michigan. Garrett, welcome back. 8 for Randy. 9 for Gregory. Anybody else? Who's Shark Blood? That's 21. Josh Berry. Oh, I love the fire on the backstretch like that again. Charles has 6. Austin Cindric for the W. Lou says 6 for Mark. 7 for Miss Tom. 6 for Isaac. 7 for Mountain Billy. 6 for Mark. 77 for Garrett. 7 for John. And add 2, carry the 1. That's right. Add 1, drop it in half, drop the 0, all that stuff. Helen good says 8. Good to see you. Lisa, let's see. Mark Terraho says 9. Anybody else with your cautions before we get back to racing here? We got 1 more lap around here, this 1.2 mile track here. 3 overtime starts. We'll see like dislike. Patrick's got 5. The compound will tell all, Bob Sargent says. So we'll see. Sergeant Bob. We'll see how the tires do here. Too much math going on. I know, right? 6 for Lincoln Kim. 9 for Sky Allen. 99 for the first crash. And afternoon, Miss Tom. Let's see, anybody else? Anybody else? But welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you coming up in the third stage. We're going to be giving away 5 giveaways for our 35,000 subscriber. So make sure you're tuning in for us. 5 giveaways. So make sure you do that as well. So appreciate you in the third stage. Lost 18-2. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh wow. My gosh.
Number 1, 45 laps.
Well, that fire display that Dave mentioned a moment ago just happened as I was doing the wind up to the Beefaroo stage preview. It shook the tower, and we got a burst of heat all the way over here. I don't know what they've got over there, but that's some potent stuff.
I didn't know what was going on because all of a sudden I felt this big amount of heat come through these windows and shook me. And my gosh, I'll tell you what, looked like 35 bombs in the back straightaway just went off. And it was severe. I mean, that was one heck of a show.
It's something totally unique, the Worldwide Technology Raceway, something they do here, not just for the NASCAR race, but when the IndyCar Series races here as well. The fans here in this area, they expect it, they know it, they love it. And Mike, the fans have turned out. They are all still standing as we just make our pace and parade laps.
Got some fans still making their way in. The freeways have been cleared out. Everybody is onto the property, but we're seeing a lot of fans milling about the midway, and in the main grandstand in front of us, you couldn't shoehorn another person into these grandstands. These folks, when they got racing back at this racetrack, it meant a lot to them. But Rusty, it also meant a lot to them when the NASCAR Cup Series came here for the first time 4 years ago.
Oh, man, that was everything in the world. They counted down the minutes before the NASCAR guys showed up. They wanted it so bad. That filled up the grandstands, and the folks have not quit coming and supporting. They've been here all the time for all these races. They love NASCAR here in St. Louis, Missouri, and we love him.
Denny Hamlin,
45 laps is the first stage, 95 laps is the second stage, and 100 laps is the third stage. The fuel window is going to be about 73 to 77 laps. Pit road speed, 40 miles an hour.
Different pit lanes, and how important it is there, obviously, in today's NASCAR world. But this is relatively narrow pit road as well. You have the pit boxes and basically 2 lanes, and that's it. And it's fairly tight before that wall comes up.
Tell you what, when I look at this pit road, for whatever reason, it just reminds me of a big Martinsville. Martinsville's real straight and real long and real tight and real prone to pit road penalties. And this place is also. It's so long, it's easy to get a pit road speeding penalty here. And that's, back to my keys to the race. They got to be very careful on pit road here because they can get busted.
Live from CP, what's up?
The line is to come on is actually going into turn 3, but the pit road speed starts at the yellow line just before you come on the front straightaway. So pit road speed is yellow line to yellow line when they exit pit road. So getting on that access road, Mike, is something that these drivers, they're going to have to be wary of and can't make a mistake getting on the pit road.
As the drivers are setting their tachometers, just watching a couple of the pit crews just simulating a fake pit stop, making sure they're nimble, making sure everybody's going where they need to be. Rusty emphasized it in the progressive keys, and we will monitor this all day long. The last thing you want, especially if you're a playoff driver, is for a mistake to put you behind the 8 ball going to Bristol next weekend. That race at Bristol, 1 week from last night, will be the first elimination race. That's where we'll take the field of 16, and we'll whittle it down to the round of 12 or the field of 12 heading into New Hampshire Motor Speedway the weekend after that.
Some of the best stock car racing drivers and teams on the planet. And a mistake here at this level gets amplified because the competition is so good. So you can get away with it at a lower level of racing out there to make a mistake and still be able to rebound it. It's tough to do at the NASCAR Cup Series level. That's why so many people are here to watch it. That's why the best of the best are in this garage and in this sport.
It is the one-to-go signal being given right now to the field as they come across the start-finish line. Denny Hamlin will opt to start the race in the outside lane. The opening stage, 45 laps. The fuel window is about 72 to 75 laps, so it's going to be a pretty straightforward race.
Drive away, Danny. That's right, Smith Shaw.
Strategies will take
Drive away.
Very interesting.
Thank you guys for getting us the 100 likes. We appreciate you there on that.
This track, as we've learned over the last few years, it is very temperature sensitive as far as the sun beating down on the asphalt. Well, there's a few puffy white clouds, but they're off in the distance over there, over Missouri right now. I don't think we're going to have a problem with that coming into play anytime soon. The track conditions are great. It's the same for everybody. I think these teams, with the limited number of pit stops that we expect in today's race, Teams better be on it. Drivers better be able to have the communication where it needs to be to make the necessary adjustments and do them swiftly.
In a racing season where we've been taken to areas of the country that have just been sweltering with heat, this is the most perfect race day, I believe, of all season. 71 degrees, sunny skies, no humidity. You need a little bit of a jacket at night just to take the.
Here we go.
Right now, these
Green
fans are
flag
ready.
coming up.
They are standing. They are on their feet. Pace cars about to hit pit road, and we are getting ready for a 240-lap journey this afternoon. The Enjoy Illinois 300, and with the call of the start of said race.
Let's go.
North Carolina's Alex Hayden.
Couple of blue cars on the front.
Here we go, green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Outside, about 1,000 feet away from the start finish line. Here they come. Green flag goes in the air. The Enjoy Illinois 300 is underway.
Come on, Denny. Great read there for Denny.
You'll be successful in that effort. He immediately drops down the low line across the nose of Kyle
Here comes Larson.
Lane comes to the top. Front counter attack. Denny Hamlin is the race leader off of turn number 2, headed down the backstretch for the first time. Kyle Larson has settled into the second spot. Here is Ross Chastain under fire from Chase Briscoe. They'll run side by side for third. Here's Chase Briscoe. He'll dot up the low lane coming out of turn number 4. They race wheel to wheel to the main straightaway. That allows Denny Hamlin and Kyle Larson to get away with the lead and second. They're double wide for third and for fifth. Chase Briscoe to the inside of Ross Chastain. That's the battle for third and fourth. Right behind them, it is Ryan Blaney to the side of William Byron. Blaney trying to stay with William Byron as those two drivers battle for fifth. Blaney has a fender to the inside of William Byron going into turn 3. They remain side by side for that spot. Still side by side for third. That's Briscoe and Chastain.
Outside of first and second, everything essentially is side by side as everybody dices for the opening lap real estate that they need. Things begin.
All right, lap 3. We're going to honor Dale Sr. right here on lap 3. On lap 3, we honor Dale Sr. here. Let me see those 3s in the chat, y'all. 3s in the chat as we honor Dale Sr. Raise hell, praise Dale. Right here
behind Reddick.
on the go at CeeLo. 3s in the chat.
Two drivers going at it wheel to wheel into turn 3. That is the machines of Zane Smith and Chris Buescher.
There's a lot of talk before this race started about that second lane really needing to come in and get real racy up there. Guys, I got to tell you, I'm already seeing that second lane, cars running side by side. Some of them are making some passes up there. This racetrack is far from the single lane racetrack right now. I mean, the fastest way around right now is probably right on the bottom, but that top lane is looking pretty racy to me.
Lap 3, we always honor Dale Sr. Raise hell, praise Dale. Thank you so much, guys.
He can get that second group worked in because we all know he's the type of guy that likes to run up high against that wall.
Right now, he is following Denny Hamlin off turn number 4 to complete the 4th lap of the afternoon. It's a 2-car breakaway. Hamlin and Larson up front. They've got about 7, maybe 8 car lengths in hand over Chase Briscoe, who's broke their way by a similar gap over the Ryan Blaney machine that arrived in 4th. 5th is Ross Jackson. All that traffic now.
Remember doing that in person for years. Exactly.
Continues to tighten over the last few laps.
I got you, Trenton.
Larson is closing in on the back bumper of Denny Hamlin through turn 3. They're 2 car lengths apart.
Larson's matching Hamlin stride for stride off turn number 4 and down the front stretch. They'll shift up from 4th to 5th gear and then back down as they stand on the brakes in turn 1.
On the brakes into 1, and indeed Kyle Larson has moved up a groove and a half on entry into turn 5. It's shaking away the deficit. Closes in on Denny Hamlin. Kyle Larson looking at the back bumper of Denny Hamlin. Full throttle, headed up the back straightaway, setting up for the entry to turn 3. Larson now takes his Chevy right to the bottom of the racetrack.
Larson right on Denny here.
Half a car length separation. That's what separates
Young money and old money.
Hamlin from Kyle Larson in the battle.
I got you, Trenton. I got you, buddy.
Chase Briscoe in 3rd, with Ryan Blaney and Ross Chastain rounding out the top 5.
I got you, Trenton.
Ready, quite rubble strip at the bottom of the racetrack. Larson running a good 3.5 higher. Larson just looking for a little bit of running room right now. He went high in turns 1 and 2. Got a nice run on Hamlin, and now into turn 3. Larson looks outside of Denny for the race lead.
Boy, that outsider groove is really coming in.
Not how time works. If I can give you the winning lottery numbers before you buy the ticket, you'd say thank you.
Larson's got the point lead.
Well, that's not how we do it, Craig Cooper.
Jump into turn 1. Larson by a bumper.
Larson, new leader. Let me see those fives.
Kyle Larson will clear Denny Hamlin for the top spot off of turn number 2.
Larson.
By about a car length. Now make it 2 car lengths in turn 3.
Larson going to the front.
Off the corner they come to complete 8 laps of the Enjoy Illinois 300 new leader. Kyle Larson comes across the line. He'll take the point. Denny Hamlin just tried to stay with him, but Dane looks like Chase Briscoe is patiently waiting in the weeds behind him.
Yeah, there's no question Briscoe is coming, and Kyle Larson pulling away from Denny Hamlin. Briscoe leading the last go. He's pulled away by 4 car lengths.
And Chase Briscoe, as Dave mentioned, is slowly starting to track in on the back bumper of Denny Hamlin. That would be the race for second. Ryan Blaney runs all by himself in the 4th spot.
Austin Dillon down 10 spots.
Plays Chevy of Ross Chastain.
6th currently is Christopher Bell. 7th is William Byron. Tyler Reddick is 8th. Austin Cindric 9th. Zane Smith rounds out the top 10 as lap number 9 goes on the board.
All right. Appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. We thank you so much for being here. We would like to say, I didn't get to say this before the green flag started. I am watching kind of synced up to what I'm listening to on the TV. So I might be a little behind everybody if some of y'all are ahead of me, or I might be ahead of you. I'm not sure how it is. Some people watch it on Xfinity. Some people watch it on YouTube TV. Some people watch it on Fubo. Lots of different ways we watch this race. Even if you're watching on HBO Max, you're a little ahead of me as well. So let me call the wrecks. Let me call the cautions. If there's a penalty, let me call that. But if I haven't said anything and it's way past that time and you heard it, make sure you say something. With just no spoilers in the chat. A lot of people sync me to them so we all can watch it together. So that's my only request. No spoilers in the chat. We appreciate you watching. We appreciate you being here. We thank you for being here. Max and DirecTV. I forgot about DirecTV as well. So lots of stuff. I'm a half a lap ahead of you, so I'll keep quiet. Steve, thanks so much. Like I said, I like to listen compared to what I'm watching. So let's see here. Kelly says 11 was the only number I had on yesterday's ticket. All right, well, it's a long race here. T-Van says, what's up, little late? Larson for the win. Dark horse is going to be Chastain. Gotcha, T-Van. Got you in there on that. Denny's keeping in touch with Larson. We'll see, as Larson now has almost a second lead on Denny Hamlin. So we are in stage 1 of the race. We appreciate you being here. And we'll bring in some other things here later on. But just remember, in stage 3 today, we're going to be giving away five giveaways today in our chat. And I'll tell you how that goes. If you've been here before for a giveaway, you know how it is. So don't say what you know is no spoilers. That's right. Don't say what you know. Murph in the house. What's up, Scott? Good to see you. Appreciate you. Let's see. Anybody else saying something? 11 smoking out the pipes. I heard from a friend. Oh, Doug. Oh, no. Don't say that. Don't say that already. Oh, we cannot afford a bad finish here today and then have to worry about Bristol next week. But Larson, Hamlin, Briscoe, Blaney, Chastain are your top 5. It's 5 people are going to win something, and you'll have to contact me on social media to find out what you win. But Larson, Hamlin, Briscoe, Blaney, Chastain are your top 5 here. So we'll see how it is with a 2.5 now lead for Larson. 2.5 now lead for Larson.
Thanks to the mighty Mississippi River on the Illinois side. Technically in Madison, Illinois. Hey, race fans, ready for some iconic pit stops in the middle of everything. After the checkered flag, check out the nostalgic drive-ins, vintage diners, and larger-than-life detours along Illinois' historic Route 66. Hit the road at enjoyillinois.com.
Kyle Larson has taken the lead. He's pulled away by 1.6 seconds over Denny Hamlin. And the lane is getting wider, especially in turns.
At this point, Denny's losing a championship is starting to become a meme now. I know, right? I know, Ernest. Sucks.
They will complete the 15th lap this afternoon. And right now, Alex, everybody just seems to be sorting their cars out. Although there is a good battle further back in the pack. Dave, Christopher Bell is on the move.
Yeah, that's been a good battle. That's been Christopher Bell trying to pick up the
Bowman the Slowman.
but it's not quite there.
Bowman the Slowman.
Ross Chastain further up. Battle for third is on. Ryan Blaney has caught Chase Briscoe.
Blaney's car was really good the longer they ran yesterday in practice. He's now on the back bumper for the number 3 spot.
Briscoe holding down third. He's going to run
Keeping that subscribe, keeping that like, y'all. Trying to get to 200 likes. 200 likes, y'all.
But Briscoe, 2 strikes for the bumper off the top.
Ryan Blaney took a peek to the inside on Chase Briscoe coming out of turn number 2. Could not make the pass. Now he rides in line and follows Briscoe back to turn 3.
Both of those drivers in Briscoe and Blaney begin to gobble up Denny Hamlin. Here's Blaney again. He'll look to the bottom of the racetrack in turn 4, but he doesn't have the real estate he needs to make the pass and take third away. Solid fight from second on back. That bottom lane is obviously the shorter going around in terms of real estate. Running higher on the track glass, you can see Ford's pitch momentum. For the moment, the advantage remains with Briscoe.
And all this continues to happen.
Denny, Briscoe, and there is Blaney.
Was about a half a straightaway ahead of the
Larson now 3 seconds. 3 seconds for Larson already.
third spot, but he's getting all he wants right now from Ryan Blaney behind him.
Blaney continues to show.
You know that's got to feel good for him
forward to the inside of
doing his thing.
Quite.
Hadn't been out in a while like that.
Kyle Larson and Cliff Daniels, the crew chief, this team, they haven't won in the Cup Series since early May back at Kansas Speedway.
Allegedly, Denny's smoking. Allegedly.
This time of year would be
They like to scare me. That's what they like to do. They like to scare me. What's up, Bo? Help. What's up? Are you all right?
Car last weekend was Chase Elliott, and he finished in the 17th position.
Kyle Busch, 17th. Yes, 14 and a half seconds behind.
It has. Keep in mind, we are early here in the Enjoy Illinois 300. But Rusty, I know you've been paying close attention, especially to what.
How the Braves going to lose 18-2?
You said
oh my gosh.
Before the race started, he said he was going to go topside at this track, and he's doing it.
Yeah, he's the type of driver that generally runs up in the top of the racetrack almost everywhere. And this is working out really good for him right now. I'll tell you what, guys, I'm really surprised. I mean, he is so much faster than anybody right now. That last time by, 33.36 seconds compared to second place, a 33.62. Folks, that's a lot of speed in racing terminology. And you can see out the window.
Joey Wentz was doing so good. What happened? What's this track like for tires? It's hard on them.
Just checking out on the field right now. It's really fast, that car.
I remember last year it wasn't so bad.
But straight away on the second place car.
Not as bad as Darlington was. Playoffs.
So turn 4 to lead his
Trying to become a member. Phone keeps jumping. Hit the cash button down there by the super chat button.
He's gained 5 spots since the dropping of the green flag. Brad Keselowski on the move as well. Alex, we're starting to see some drivers that perhaps maybe were buried deeper in the field. They are starting to advance.
Hold on, I'll put something in the chat. 1 second.
Now, if drivers are climbing the leaderboard, that means others are going the wrong way, including Austin Dillon, who's given up 12 positions.
Yeah, he was down 10 last time I looked.
Gisbergen has lost 6 spots. AJ Allmendinger's given up 5, and Alex Bowman, playoff competitor, he was the deepest starting playoff driver in today's race. He's going the wrong way as well, losing positions here in these opening 22 laps.
Talked about how Kyle Busch was moving up the leaderboard. He's got a good battle that he's involved in right now with Ty Gibbs and Chase Elliott. They come out of turn number 4.
Larson almost 5 seconds now. 23 to go already.
Off the end of the front straightaway.
23 of 45 laps in stage 1. Isaac, yes, sir.
Ty Gibbs still looking for that first win. Chase Elliott's trying to rebound after an off afternoon, and even for the entire Hendrick Motorsports fleet.
This trio races their way into turn number 3. Kyle Busch in his black Chevy goes 2 legs off of the bottom. Ty Gibbs looks slow off the corner.
Ty Gibbs in that blue and white Sirius XM Toyota. They had to change brake rotors on that car earlier today. They found a crack in one of their brake rotors. Rusty, and we talked about that here at this racetrack. Brakes are important, and you really abuse them here.
Oh, especially down in the turn 1, Alex, as we talked earlier. Boy, if you have a cracked brake
there you go. Anybody wants to become a member, click on that link right there. It'll help you out.
Brake rotor blows up going into turn 1 at that high rate of speed. I mean, it could be disastrous. Because when you have a broken brake rotor, they don't just break a little bit.
Oh, my God, the Dolphins, man.
When they're done working.
Right now, Kyle Larson's lead is up to 4.6 seconds.
Larson rolling, bro.
So I just switched straight to.
Larson is rolling, man. All right, 1 second here. Let me bring this here. Do that. And then let's bring in some crank it up.
One spot off of 2 down here. We're still green. Caution, caution, caution. He's down low.
Caution on the track. Caution on the track. Wonder who it is. Every time they go to a commercial, always a commercial caution. Always happens. So we'll see what happened here when they come back from a commercial. Crank it up. That's right. We'll see what happened here. Let me read that. Right. Oh no. Rowdy. Rowdy is around. Rowdy is around. And the bad luck continues for Rowdy. Screw this Rowdy around. Oh, Jonathan. Oh, man. The luck can never go away. Bad luck can never go away. And I don't think he's going to get lapped, at least. But let's see what happened here with Rowdy. Was he just got loose? He was riding with Ty Gibbs. And yeah, he just got loose coming off the corner. Mark, thank you for becoming a rookie member. Appreciate you, Mark. Thanks so much. Everybody tell Mark, appreciate you for being a rookie member. But Rowdy looks like he just got loose. I don't think Ty Gibbs had anything to do with it. Just Kyle never has, and he's lapped. Okay, there it is. So Kyle Busch causes the first caution of the night as he comes spinning off of turn 2, it looks like. But welcome in, everybody. Thanks for popping in here. And make sure you're hitting that like. We're trying to get to 200 likes. Subscribe to the channel as well. We're trying to get to 35,150. Don't think it hit anything either. I think he's all right. The car looks okay. But another bad luck here for Rowdy. 2 years of pain, Angry Whopper says. I know. It's last place he won a race was right here at the Worldwide Technology Raceway. So last year, he finished 35th. And the year before that, he finished first. And the year before that, he finished second. So how the tide has turned for old Rowdy Busch. And he was lapped by Larson. So yeah, he is 1 lap down. And he won't get his lap back either because he caused the caution. So he will be down a lap. So Rowdy Busch starting bad right now.
We work 300 for the NASCAR Cup Series after Kyle Busch went for a spin up off of turn number 2, just lost the back end of that Rebel Bourbon Chevrolet.
I know, Victoria sucks.
At the Xfinity Mobile reliable performance of the race. Xfinity Mobile provides incredible value on the most reliable nationwide 5G network to keep you connected to NASCAR wherever you are. Learn more at xfinity.com/.
2 years of pain.
Pit lane, everybody's getting all limbered up.
I'll see you, Larson.
On the pit wall.
We're going to have pit stops here.
Will come down for service. These stops will be taking place at lap.
Rowdy has the wave. Did he get the wave? I didn't think you could get the wave if you caused your own caution.
Just if they need to change the Goodyear Racing Eagles.
I didn't think that was possible.
Racing fuel in their cars, and we'll see if we have any problems. Because remember, pit road mistakes have been prone here in the opening of the playoffs after last week.
Yeah, we will, and we'll see if everybody elects to come in.
Yeah, it's tough, Victorious, for sure.
To go on the stage. Those playoff drivers' points are valuable, but based off of what we
next up, Cubs.
These tires
doesn't get any easier.
Anywhere from 0.3 to a half second over a 20-lap run, and it looks like indeed.
Some came in, some did not.
It's going to come in. Hamlin stays on the track. Looks like
Denny, Briscoe, Blaney, and Bell
stay on the track.
Wow.
So this is going to be split across the board here as the leaders work the access road. Coming to pit road as Chris Wilner patiently awaits.
Reddick didn't get the memo, I guess.
The split strategy play.
Luke Williams should start tomorrow.
A lot of teams discussing whether to stay out or not. Who's going to be monkey see, monkey do. A lot of the leaders on mine in the pit road stayed out. Hopefully the environment taking this opportunity to hit pit road with the attention of his Hendrick Motorsports crew. Said really struggling with the rears in turns 3 and 4. If you will adjustment here. 4 tires to no fuel. Thanks again running in the top 10 since 4 tires and fuel, as well as Ryan Priest. Also, Brad Pitkowski and Alex Coleman.
Exactly, T-Man. You're right about this. Uh-oh. Larson, I thought I had some trouble there. Larson out. Buscher, Zane Smith, Larson, SVG, 2 tires. Wow.
stage number 1.
That trip to pit road presented by
We've watched 2 tires yesterday. Logano, too, as well.
Jack Link's Duos. 2 jerky flavors in 1 pack. Original and teriyaki, jalapeno and mango, or buffalo style and ranch. Grab your favorite in the snack aisle today.
So SVG takes 2 tires. Joey Logano takes 2 tires. And we saw how 2 tires worked yesterday in the Xfinity Series. Didn't work out too well for Jeb Burton as he went way to the back. But we'll see what happens here. Denny Hamlin, Briscoe, Larson. No, Larson came in, so it hasn't updated here. Denny Hamlin, Briscoe, Ryan Blaney. So all these are, we'll see what happens when they cross the line again. A lot of them were in the pits, and a lot of them were coming around when they didn't. So there it is. Hamlin, Briscoe, Blaney, Bell, Chastain, Cindric, Michael McDowell, Justin Haley, and then here is the ones that pit: Chase Briscoe and down. Chase Briscoe, Chris Buescher, Zane Smith, Kyle Larson. SVG takes 2 tires. Willie B, Bubba Wallace, Joey Logano takes 2 tires, and everybody else 4 all the way back down. So we'll see what happens here with these cars out front here and see what they can do going forward here in stage 1. Kyle Busch did wave before pitting. Okay, so let's see. Does it show him a lap down? Shows him 2 laps down. So 1 lap down now for Kyle Busch. So everyone else pits, and you're the reason for the caution. Can you not just stay out and naturally get a lap back? No, I don't think that's how it works. It's not how it works. But it shows right here on the leaderboard, Kyle Busch is 2 laps down. So we'll see what happens. Continue to hit that like for us, please. Continue to hit that subscribe at the top. 35,122. We're trying to get to 35,150 today. We'll see if we can get any farther than that. And then next week was racing is going to be early next week. Thursday night, we have ARCA race with Cletus McFarland and the ARCA car. We'll be bringing that to you. And then we'll have the truck race, the second race of the Craftsman Truck Series playoff race on Thursday night. And then Friday night, it'll be NASCAR Cup Series practice and qualifying at Bristol. And then the NASCAR Xfinity Series race at Bristol. And then Saturday, hopefully, we will be at Bristol for the race. So, did he hit anything? No, I don't think he hit anything. I think he came close to hitting that wall, but I think he stopped it in time. But he basically just lost it coming off the turn 2 there. Shows 1 lap down for Rowdy now. Okay, so he's got 1 lap down. Okay, there we go. Rowdy's got 1 lap down, so he will, next caution, he will be back on the lead lap, so that's a good thing. Tyler Reddick had some issues on pit road. He was the last one to leave. I think they had some trouble on that left side. So crew's having issues again here on pit road during these races. Crazy stuff.
What was the issue?
Tyler Reddick had an issue and looked like he had a loose wheel on his car. He pitted into Denny Hamlin's pit box. Crew worked on it. It looked like it might have been the right rear tire, maybe a right front tire, it looks like, was loose on it. And they brought the car down, making sure that the tires, left side tires. They made sure the left side tires were tight on Tyler Reddick's car, and Denny Hamlin's back and set him down.
But again, that will
So
be
pitting outside the box.
Or pit box. And he's going to be at the tail end of the field. Some work to do for a playoff competitor.
Here we go, green flag. Buggity, buggity, buggity. Let's go racing, boys.
Flag stand today. Denny Hamlin leads out in front. He'll lead the field to 1.
Let's go, new leader. See how long it takes Larson to get back.
Side lane. He'll to the driver around one. Chase Briscoe point off back straightaway.
Nice move by Chase
Uh-oh.
Briscoe.
We're going to have a new leader here. Briscoe. Taking up where he left off last week.
It's Briscoe, the leader, by a car length over Hamlin. Brian Blaney has gone to 3rd. Bell is 4th.
And let me see those 19s.
The bottom of the racetrack. Kyle Larson has been blasted out of a cannon on this restart. He passed about 6 of them on the high.
Larson coming, man. Got 4 tires, too.
Inside of Christopher Bell, right down on those red and white rubber strip. As one car goes way high, Justin out of the turn mid-track. He'll get it back to line in turn 2. Everybody keeps it straight and pointed in the right direction. Up the back straightaway, racing to turn number 3. Larson has been able to move around Christopher Bell for the 4th spot. Now Larson is going after Ryan Blaney for 3rd.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see how these tires level out, but right now, those 4 new tires that's on Kyle Larson's car are flat getting it done right now. The rest of the competitors.
Here comes Larson.
You think, man, I needed to come down pit road, put 4 on. This guy
Going around those guys that didn't take any tires, sitting still.
It's just chewing them up.
He's doing it inside lane. He's doing it outside lane. Next time by, 10 to go in the opening stage. The field heads to turn 3.
Randy's racing into turn 3 is Briscoe.
Briscoe continuing here.
2 lanes off of the bottom of the racetrack. He can't shake Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin trying to dive down to the bottom of the racetrack. He'll do it in turn 4. Didn't buy the real estate.
11 to go here.
Side of Chase Briscoe. Ongoing battle for the lead.
He's got to move. He better make it in a big-time hurry. Here comes Kyle Larson. Here he goes to the outside in turn 2. Opens the bottom up. Larson right.
Again. Josh Berry.
Josh Berry.
Again, man.
For the second
What the heck?
Josh Berry comes to grief in turn 2 right in front of you, Dave.
Welcome to the playoffs, Josh Berry.
Wall, he's got damage on
Shark blood again. Oh, yeah, he's done.
Good at all. Now, the left front tire and wheel are basically amputated from the car.
Yep.
Still basically just...
Well, Josh Berry's going to be eliminated from the playoffs, man. That sucks for him.
Josh Berry's got major problems on the Wood Brothers Ford.
And that'll put us under the caution for the 2nd time.
See what happens. See what happened. Oh, Chase. Chase got a little close to him. Yeah, Berry's done. Barry's done. That one tire is completely severed off the car. And it looks like Chase kind of just came up on him and got him a little loose and then went into the turn. And the whole left side of that Motorcraft Ford is tore up to pieces as Josh Berry does not survive two first stages, back-to-back races. That's not what you want to happen in your first time in the playoffs. But Josh Berry looking like he's probably going to be eliminated unless he wins next week at Bristol. But yeah, that car is toast. That is done. I'm surprised the car is still moving the way it is. But what the duck exactly? But I don't know if Elliott really he didn't right hook him or anything, but definitely took him up a little bit and then got him loose there. So just a reminder, y'all. I know some of y'all are probably just coming in here and didn't hear about the spoiler. If you don't hear me say caution or wreck first, please keep it to yourself until you hear me say it, as I am a little behind on everybody's else. But we thank you for being here. We appreciate you watching along and wanting to help out everybody react like we're reacting. But make sure you're for me to call that and see what happens, as I would like to see it myself before I hear it from someone else. So I have some profanitical words for Elliott as a diehard Josh Berry fan, Victoria says. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know if he just got side drafted and then got him loose or made some contact. I guess we'll have to take that. It was not Elliott's fault, Charles says. Okay. The way that I saw it, it looked like he maybe came up into him, but maybe he just, the air between the two cars got him loose possibly. And that's probably what happened. So, all right, we're in stage 1. They were 3 wide, Charles. I didn't see the other car. The other car was pretty far away, but Rowdy got his lap back. Yeah, Rowdy's back on the lead lap now. We have about, 6 laps to go. 6 laps to go. I don't get to see it, but I get to see the Steelers now. A lot of screens on. There you go, my Steelers, Kelly's Steelers there. I have Steelers in my fantasy team as my defense, but they were losing last time I saw, but sometimes it's just the air. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe the gap between the 21 and the 9 was a little not good, and there went around Josh Berry there. So SVG possibly in position to get something he needs early, stage points. And that's probably why he also took 2 tires, but he is outside the top 10. He needs to get one. He needs to pass Michael McDowell to get into the top 10 to get those stage points. Billy Vole says, slow your roll, Chase. Oh, what did he say? He deleted it. Something about slow your roll. Wendy, what's up? Good to see you, Wendy. Appreciate you being here. The 9 looks tight. Yeah, it looked like he was coming up a little bit. I don't think he had any. I mean, it wasn't intentional or anything like that. So make sure you guys are hit. Look at that, 18-2. What? That's pathetic. It almost makes me not want to do any more Braves games, you know? Like, that's just, we got 2 months. We got couple weeks left, Jake. My goodness. Mariners just pounding us. At least we got to see one win on Friday night, so. I pray for Kiwi. He got his needed points today. We'll see, Angry. We'll see what happens.
Racing incident, but they crashed in turn 1, and that's what you don't need to do.
No, not a bit. So while Josh Berry gets out of his battered Ford down there in the NASCAR Cup Series garage, Brad Keselowski, Chris Wilder's on the pit lane.
He is, and Alex, it's because he feels like he hit the wall there trying to avoid the accident scene that brought out this most recent yellow. So just checked in with the team. They brought Brad down. They were concerned a possible bent totally on the right rear. So they opted to bring him down, take a good look at it. They were
Brad got into it too?
And make some adjustments. And Brad now just being
lucky Sharkblood didn't take out Logano there.
But so far, they feel like Brad's okay to continue.
So
Chase is not. I wasn't saying that, Billy. I was just reacting to what I saw.
It's just about buttoned up in turn 2. Josh Berry has climbed from his race car. We'll hope
just popping in. What's up, Megadeth? Good. Let's go, Hamlin. Let's go, baby.
The 2025 playoffs. Of course,
playoffs.
Darlington car snapped loose on him in turn 2. Now he got collected by Chase Elliott turn 2.
Maybe not have that paint scheme next week, huh?
He used to be last on the playoff leaderboard. Instead of the 19 he was behind coming in, he's now minus 44.
Yeah, he's done, man.
Yeah, this is
he's done. He has to win.
Behind the 8 ball. I think they're going to need a bridge to shoot over top of it. But, you know, when you look at with this restart coming up, there'll be just a handful of laps to go. We got 5 to go this time by. So at best, there'll be 4 to go in the opening stage. Keep in mind, Kyle Larson, who is third, is on fresh tires compared to Chase Briscoe, the race leader, and Denny Hamlin second. And what we saw just a moment ago on that last restart, Larson's car was hooked up on those fresh Goodyear Eagles and can drive it anywhere he wants it.
He used the outside lane on the restart, passed about a half dozen cars.
Gotcha, Billy. I understand.
3 or 4 more in turns 3 and 4, and that's a good point. He is on fresher tires. Matter of fact, 29 lap fresher tires over everybody else. Briscoe and Hamlin have yet to come to pit road. Blaney, Bell, Chastain, Cindric, McDowell, they have not come to the pit lane either, and everybody else has. So right now the field is getting a 1 to go signal. We will get the green in this stage with 4 to go. I'd be curious to see, Alex, if Chase Briscoe and Denny Hamlin can keep Kyle Larson behind them.
Well, Briscoe, as they choose what lane to restart in. Briscoe
Logano, Dillon, Bowman, Berry, the last 4 out. SVG plus 6 right now. SVG plus 6. Remember Burton winning? Never say never. You're right, Depot.
8 or 9 cars in the first set of corners on that.
And Larson has finished 12th or better in all 3 St. Louis races he's ever in.
And this is going to be a good restart right here. I mean, remember, we're in playoffs right now.
Playoffs?
Important. What do we got? About 4 laps to go before this stage 1 is over. So I bet everybody's going to be coming to the gearbox like they're on a qualifying lap right now.
Well, if I'm Chase Briscoe, I'm making that Toyota awfully wide in that outside lane.
And start drinking.
Take him up the racetrack, because if he gets there, gets that quarter panel alongside Alex, he's going to be gone. This is going to be a tough restart for the front row.
It is. By the way, the beneficiary of the free pass and now back on the lead lap is Kyle Busch after.
Here we go.
Here we go. Green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Restart zone. They go. Green.
He's in 11th place, Hayden.
Racing again.
11th place. He needs to get into 10. He needs to get to 10.
Down the front stretch into turn number.
Drop back to 12th already.
Larson, and as predicted, Briscoe will move up the base.
Got to get to 10th, SVG.
Briscoe is the leader, but here is Larson.
He's in 10.
By side with Denny.
Cleared 10.
Larson up on the outside lane. Hamlin down on the bottom side of the racetrack. They remain wheel to wheel for the spot. Kyle Larson.
Him and Cindric.
This restart as he was the last. He is now back.
SVG just pushing Cindric everywhere.
Now
here comes Zane Smith.
In stage number 1. They're up the line.
SVG to 9th.
It's a scrum for about 12th, 13th on back where they're 3 wide.
Got to survive, SVG.
Punch battle to the front is the battle for second. Kyle Larson still trying to make the move.
Kyle Larson now is
now Zane Smith around. Zane Smith now in 9th, SVG 10th.
William Byron pulls a fender to the outside of Ryan Blaney.
It's Hornets Nest back there. 2 laps.
Thanks for the sub, Shannon. Appreciate you, Shannon. Thanks so much for being here.
Few mirrors, right blue hood. Kyle Larson.
I'm hoping One World.
I believe, but Larson's there now. What's he going to do? It's her number 2. Takes Frisco. Wins it by Harley. Kyle Larson got a nice run off of turn number 2, and he is starting to bear down on Sheep.
Bear down.
In the turn 3. Larson goes low. Frisco flipped a little bit high. They work their way out of 4. Bottom lane.
Here comes Larson.
For Kyle Larson.
Door.
Side by side.
Upper door. They touch.
Why, Technology Raceway.
Side by side. Come on, Briscoe.
Down now. We'll move up the track to try and find some momentum.
Larson there. Briscoe's got it down the backstretch.
On the outside lane will clear Kyle Larson off turn number 2. Final shot for Larson.
He does have all the confidence. You're right, Depot.
1. He's a little bit too far back. Briscoe drifts high again in the corner. Larson is against the curving.
Ooh, nope. Briscoe's going to have this. Stage 1 picked it up where he left off.
He will do it. Chase Briscoe wins stage number 1 of the Enjoy Illinois 300. As the caution flag flies for the end of the stage, top 10 finishers will get points.
SVG, he didn't get in. He missed it.
3rd. William Byron 4th.
Elliott takes it. Yep.
Bubba Wallace was 6th. Christopher Bell 7th. Ross Chastain 8th.
Right in that last turn, too.
Elliott was 10th, and that's the top 10 finishers in the stage, presented by Sunoco. From fueling your favorite NASCAR teams.
And he finished 11th, I think.
Sunoco is trusted.
Or 12th. Yeah.
Sunoco.
He finished 12th. SVG was in 9th at the restart. He went up to 9th, and then Zane Smith, Chase Elliott, Ty Gibbs all made runs. SVG kind of bumped Cindric out of the way. Cindric fell back pretty far back after that little bump. He back to 17th. But I was watching SVG there on Austin Cindric. He had it 9th, but then that last run by Zane Smith and Chase Elliott and Ty Gibbs knocked them out, knocks him down to 12th. So SVG misses those crucial playoff points that he needed. But congratulations, Chase Briscoe, picking up where he left off last week. Let me see those 19s in the chat for Chase Briscoe. All right, so Larson looks like the car to beat here today. He looks like he's got it going on here. Larson, then Denny there in 3rd. He'll have to pit for sure. Wonder if all the cars will pit. And some guys just pit like 6 laps ago. So Isaac says, yeah, next stage is going to have to pit before the end of the stage. I'm thinking the stage is 95 laps. Yes, it is. Stage 2 is 95 laps. So we'll definitely have some green flag pit stops, and we'll see. Remember who had the long run cars here as well during practice we had yesterday. So make sure you're always checking us out on the weekends, y'all. We're bringing you live practice and qualifying for the Cup Series, the Xfinity Series, and also yesterday we had a great race for the NASCAR Xfinity Series 2 as well. So looking forward to you guys coming back next week. Like I said, we possibly will be at Bristol next Saturday night, but we will have everything up to the Cup race on Saturday night. So if I'm not streaming, the race, that's because I'm there or I'm on vacation. One or the other. But other than that, all right. Let's see here. Remember, stage 3, we're going to be doing a giveaway. Stage 3, doing our giveaway, and make sure you're hitting that like. We're trying to get to 200 likes. It's a little slower today with the NFL season, and then YouTube just letting, all the bots do their thing like they always do on Sundays or Saturdays. Yeah, I'm thinking about going to Bristol myself, Isaac says. Well, let me know, Bristol. It's Isaac, so I'll hopefully try to meet up with some folks that are at Bristol next Saturday. What time does the ARCA start Thursday? It is Thursday. It's a early race. It's at 4:30 in the afternoon. So here comes the leaders. Larson staying out. All the ones that did pit are staying out. The ones that didn't pit are coming in, including the race leader, Chase Briscoe.
It is Chase Briscoe and Denny Hamlin, among others, now make their way off of turn 4, 40 miles per hour. That is the pit road speed. Let's cover the Christopher Bell stop.
Christopher Bell, to the attention of his crew, came on the radio after the stage end and said, I need to be free. I'm going to be buried in traffic. The focus of the adjustment is going to be on turn number 4. It's going to be 4 tires, Sunoco fuel. Race stage winner, Chase Briscoe, is in. Crew already working around to the left side. 4 tires and fuel. He said, I'm snug in 3 and 4 at the right rear. I don't have any trust in it. They make an air pressure adjustment. 4 tires and fuel. Steve Post.
Ross Chastain is in a little tight in the center of the corner. He needs better drive off from turn number 2. 4 tires adjustment on that automobile. Also into the attention of the crew is Denny Hamlin. He's also fighting a tight condition. Chassis adjustment on Denny Hamlin's car. 4 tires.
Everybody takes 4 tires and fuel.
Driver that's tight on both ends of the racetrack. Ryan Blaney was in. He gets 4 tires and Sunoco Racing fuel as well.
Let's roll, Blaney. And that Jonesy boy.
Chase Briscoe first off of pit road, followed by Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell, Ryan Blaney, and Ross Chastain. Not a lot of drivers pitting. The drivers that did not pit back on lap number 29 came down for service right now. We mentioned Josh Berry brought out caution flag number 2. Josh is with Chris.
And he is out of the care center, Mike. Josh, obviously this is disappointing. 2 straight playoff races. Walk us through what happened there in the corner.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a chaotic restart there, kind of mid-pack.
79 miles from the house to Bristol, Sergeant Bob.
Obviously,
nice.
You're trying to give Joey some space.
I'm going to Bristol next week. It'll be the first race I've been to live over 25 years. Charles, make sure you contact me on social media, man. Love to meet you.
Additional, just unfortunately, we were on the receiving end of it, but yeah, at the end we'll just go to work Monday and try to be better for Bristol and see what we can do.
Yeah, what is the mindset going into Bristol? A must-win situation after a couple of tough opening races.
Yeah, I mean, Darlington was, really kind of.
T. Lee, what's up? T. Lee.
Wrong place, wrong time. I mean, we just, first and foremost, we just need to worry about running well, being up front, giving ourselves opportunity to race for the win. Obviously, that's the situation we're going to be in, and just see what happens from there, I guess.
All right, that's Josh Berry again out of the care center, but he's got his work cut out for him. He's
got to win.
Going to Bristol.
He's got to win. Josh Berry again, T. Lee.
Advance to the next round of the playoffs.
Josh Berry again out of the race early after last week's first lap crash, and then now going into almost the end of stage 1. He made it past the first lap. That's what I said in our paint scheme race weekend preview that we do every Friday. I said, Josh Berry, can you at least make it past 1 lap? They at least did that, but didn't survive very much. So, Steve, thank you for subscribing. Steve, appreciate you. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today. But Josh Berry definitely will have to win next week at Bristol, or he will be one of the 4 that gets cut. So next week is the end of the round of 16. We'll move to the round of 12 after next week's race at Bristol Motor Speedway. But get Larson out of here, J.A. says. He looks like he's pretty strong. But let's see. So Kyle Larson, Willie B., Bubba Wallace, Zane Smith, Chase Elliott, Ty Gibbs, Eric Jones, Chris Buescher, Joey Logano, Carson Hocevar, trying to see who pitted and who didn't. All these guys way in the back here. So, yeah, from 25th on is ones that pit. Chase Briscoe, Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell, Ryan Blaney, Ross Chastain, Austin Cindric, SVG, and then Ricky Stenhouse. And then you got your other cars back here. Josh Berry out of this race, 15 laps down already, but I don't see him coming back anytime soon. But SVG's the one real loser here. He did not get any stage points. He started 10th in the middle of 10th or 11th on that green flag and finished 12th. So there is where we are right now in stage 2. Stage 2 now. So let me change that for us. Still back on there. Let me go to stage 2 now. We're in stage 2. Stage 2. But I like I said, I guess the air between Chase and Josh Berry, shark blood, just got him loose and went in there. His 6th DNF of the season, so it's going to be hard to go about it for Josh Berry going forward here. So,
we welcome you back to Worldwide Technology Raceway as we get set to begin our second stage of the race. And here's a look at the Beefaroo Stage Preview presented by Beefaroo. Race fans, Beefaroo is giving you the chance to win big all season long. Download the Beefaroo app and enter for a shot at winning a VIP race experience, exclusive merch, and a meet and greet with Noah Gregson. Download the Beefaroo app now and enter for your chance to win. It's time to race to Beefaroo.
When they come back to the start-finish line, the green flag will come out. It'll be 88 laps to go in this stage. And with the fuel window being anywhere between 75 to 80 laps, there will have to stop.
Chase the type to go, and like, man, my bad. I had no idea. And Josh is the guy like, it's all good, buddy. You're right. You're right about that. Exactly.
Do you take 2? Do you take 4? We've already seen some 2-tire stops today. Question is, how will this shake out, and when will that window open, and when will drivers take advantage of that fuel window?
And we're also on 2 different pit strategies as we speak, separated by 10 or so laps in their pit sequences, and we're finding out that newer, fresher Goodyear Eagle.
All right, here we go.
Do indeed play a key role here in this race.
Here they come.
Here we go, green flag. Buggity, buggity, buggity. Let's go racing, boys.
Bubba Wallace.
Bill, for sure, man.
Elliott looking on, out rounding up the top 5.
Here we go, Larson.
Back at it. Van Larson already. French scamper away from the field.
Willie B saying,
Side lane, but he has no competition right now. Kyle Larson around the outside of the lead.
Larson to the lead. Ooh, who's that got pushed out? It's Suarez in that waffle car. Suarez in 14th in that waffle car.
Fourth spot, Chase Elliott completes the top 5.
As a matter of fact, as bad as the week was last week for Hendrick Motorsports.
Shout out to Bill Sweet's friend.
Place on this lap inside.
Thanks for watching, Bill Sweet's friend.
Now, back to turn
Larson, and there's Bubba. Where's my Bubba fans? You see those 23s. Let me see Bubbles.
Bubba Wallace again on the outside, getting around William Byron for second. Zane Smith again, still all by himself in that 4th position. Further back, it is a
let me see Bubbles.
Drivers 2 and 3 wide through 3 and 4. Tyler Reddick, the driver that's on the move. He on the
Bubba needs his own McDonald's meal deal.
6 positions, and he's done it, Dave. Using the outside.
Yes, Denny and Tyler Reddick is my dark horse. Come on, Reddick. It's P7.
Tyler Reddick closing in on the back bumper of Eric Jones, racing down the back stretch, practically pushing Jones into turn 3. Here's Reddick. He'll take his Toyota to the high lane, getting alongside of Jones for that spot.
You're just joining us, Tyler Reddick on the rebound after a loose wheel on his pit stop. Back on lap number 20.
Awesome, Bill.
Pretty good rebound ongoing as he continues to climb the leaderboard. At the moment, Kyle Larson shows the way. Bubba Wallace is up to 2nd. William Byron is 3rd. Chris Wilner, Zane Smith is up to 4th.
Zane Smith.
It's been a great start to the race for the front row.
Remember, he was pretty good in practice, too.
Tires on lap number 29. Started 10th, now currently running in the 3rd spot. This has been a progression for this team. Spoke to Ryan Burkett.
Front Row Motorsports. Hammond going to have to get up the field back in the 20s. They just pit, Isaac. That's why. They pit. The rest of the field didn't.
Going. They keep that sport out front, and they're doing a nice job. They've been playing different strategy on 2 tires, but is able to get stage points, and now here running well inside the top 5.
They do couch laps.
Carson is settled in.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Got that last.
We'd be here forever, man.
2 tests.
If that was the case, we'd be here forever.
His mojo back again in that number 5 car. He's got clear air up in front of him. Gets good downforce in the front of that Chevrolet, and it's starting to set.
Oh, Rusty Wallace.
One of the things, Alex, we were following coming in after the disc.
Now Bowman, Cindric is plus 16, and Bowman is minus 16 with SVG at minus 18.
Doing exactly what they hoped to do after what was described to me yesterday in the garage by a Hendrick Motorsports official. A very unpleasant week inside the walls at Hendrick Motorsports after their performance as a company 1 week ago. But that being said, there's some pretty good cars out there as well. Got a pretty good race going on right now for the number 4.
What's up, one man? Good to see you, man. We're back in 20th. We just pit.
Here off turn 4. Elliott will hang on to the spot for the moment.
Grant has lit the fuse since the restart. It's powered around Eric Jones, powered around Ty Gibbs, powered around Billy Gunn.
Briscoe coming. He's up 10 spots.
On the back stretch. And Tyler Reddick has not been shy about working.
Denny back in 22nd.
On either end of the raceway. In turns 1 and 2, he went high in the corner. This time in turn 3, he does the same. Racing Chase Elliott inside of the top 10. Tyler Reddick took her all the way on the racetrack. Chase Elliott sliding to block that advance. And right now, by doing that, Dave, that's allowed Elliott to close in on Zane Smith for 4. Zane Smith has got a rear finger of Chase Elliott. Elliott now is going to go way out to about the 4th turn. He trying to make a high line move. Chase Elliott knows he's got to step it up because Tyler Reddick is beginning to pressure him for this position. Here is Elliott drawing up alongside the Zane Smith automobile into turn 3. Elliott will make the pass on the outside.
Zane Smith keeps his
Briscoe's no joke. He's coming too, man.
Also in the outside lane, going to try to keep
around the outside
there and close in on the back bumper. The Long John Silver's Ford.
Here they come into turn number 1. Chase Elliott's tickets behind the block. Smith and Smith out for long.
Aids is okay with counting caution laps, just not between stages. Oh!
Just got into tail Suarez in a 3-wide move. It took Suarez at the race.
Suarez
bounces off the wall, and that puts us under caution flag number 4.
Caution flag number 4. Suarez goes into the wall, and Chase Briscoe was coming, man. He was coming. Was he involved in that? Let's see what happened here. You got Briscoe and then Suarez, and let's see what happens here. 3 wide, Bell, Briscoe, and oh, we might have an issue. Briscoe looked like he was going to go into the wall, and then Suarez was the only one that was outside, and he had to go to the wall because Briscoe was coming up. Chase had to put the brakes on big time. He was smoking big time after he put the brakes on going into that turn. So we'll see what happened if Briscoe has to pit here. Maybe he flat spotted those tires. But Suarez is the one that suffers from it. He hits the wall. They wanted Suarez to let go of his ego. Ooh, look at you, Bronny. I like that. But I don't know if he just saw Briscoe just saw something bad happen with 3 wide into turn 1. But it was Suarez, Briscoe, and Bell 3 wide into turn 1. So we got Bubba, Ty Gibbs, Joey Logano, Bowman, Chris Buescher, Chase Briscoe, all coming into the pits here as we're under caution here for the 4th time here for the Enjoy Illinois 300. And Logano's going to go into the pits first.
First we go.
Joey Logano has that first pit stall. The crew working on the right side. 2 tires only in fuel for Logano. Still tight in the center. Chase Briscoe has right front damage after that contact. There, that brought out the last yellow flag. 2 left side tires is the call from James Small. They'll address the damage on the right front next, but currently having trouble with the left rear.
Yeah.
Pit stop. Chase Briscoe. Steve Post.
Right side tires only for Bubba Wallace. Right side tires as well.
Why'd they start on the left side? That doesn't make a bit of sense.
As they come in,
now they have to wait for them to come around. That doesn't make a bit of sense.
The fuel window to
Man, so the dominant car Briscoe has an issue.
Strategy race here with different programs in play here. Daniel Suarez is in.
Not good.
Damage, right front damage. Privileges Chevrolet for Daniel Suarez.
And different strategies now being employed by these teams in today's race. Some elect to come to pit road, as you heard. Others will stay on the track, and we'll reset the running order for you when we come back.
Yeah, he locked up the tires. Jeremy, he had smoke coming out big time, but he also had a little contact with Suarez. Suarez went into the wall. So Briscoe, one of the fastest movers in that field, he was up at least 12 spots, but found himself 3 wide going into that turn. Did my super chat go through? I did not see one, Ricky. I did not see one. Let me scroll all the way back. And no, I did not see one, Ricky. Did not see one go through. But we thank you for that, though. Jonathan says, what happened? It was 3 wide, Bell on the inside, Briscoe on the middle, and Suarez on the outside going into turn 1. Briscoe said, oh, this is not looking good. He locked up his tires, big smoke out of the car. Suarez saw Briscoe coming up, where Suarez went into the wall. So there is your caution number 4. If you said 5 cautions, you still have a chance. If you said only 3 cautions, your pick is wrong. But we're at lap 64 of 240 laps here today, and we're in stage 2, 95 laps in stage 2 here on our channel. Did something happen to SVG at the end of stage 1? No. He was in the top 10, actually was 11th place going into end of stage 1, and then a couple guys beat him out. He was in 12th place, and then he pit. So he's in the back right now with Denny and all the guys that are, there's like half the field is on one pit strategy, half the other field is on the other pit strategy here. So this is going to be interesting to see how it works up. Victoria says, this race sucks. My favorite drivers are running 33rd, 34th, 35th, and 36th. Yeah, it's how it is sometimes. And then Briscoe comes into the pits after the damage, and they work on the left side tires first, which doesn't make a bit of sense. And then they go to the right side tires. I don't understand that. You would think they'd want to do that so the guy could go. I don't know. That's weird. Cheers, Gregor. Good to see you. Okay, I had a glitch exactly while I was sending it. It says I have pending transaction on my card. Let me see what happened. Yeah, don't try again, Ricky. I don't want you to mess anything up. It's okay. I appreciate you, though. And Briscoe back into the pits now.
He Hertz 27th, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. in 28th, Cody Ware in 29th, and Justin Haley in 30th.
As there more drivers now make the way to pit road. Chase Briscoe back on pit road. We'll follow up there in a moment. He and Ryan Priest, 28th, 29th. Herbst now back to 30th. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. now 31st as it resets. Cody Ware 32nd. Justin Haley's 33rd. Todd Gilliland 34th. Austin Dillon is 35th in the last car, still running on the track. The one car out of the race after a crash, playoff driver Josh Berry.
When they come back to the line, it'll be the great
Right.
restart. 75 laps to go in this stage, 175 to go in the race, and we'll see if Kyle Larson can get away. Hendrick Motorsports, 1, 2, 3 at the moment right now.
He got kicked out.
Alex Bowman the fourth. Hendrick car
For what?
in the 13th position. They're swinging and swaying their cars from side to side. Pace car gets out of Dodge. Here comes the restart. Again, 75 to go in stage 2.
Don't worry.
Turn number 4.
Here we go, green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Hit that right now. The green flag goes back in the air. We're racing again.
Go, Denny, go, one man.
Occupies the front.
Keep that subscribe, y'all. Help us out. 35,128. Trying to get to 150. Oh, yeah, only one beer left. Oh, that's a shame.
So Hendrick Motorsports 1, 2, 3 right
Oh, who's that? Zane Smith popping out to the inside.
Carthon back. That's where Tyler Reddick is. Zane Smith, Carson Hosevar, Christopher Bell, and a big gaggle coming out of 4. Carson Hosevar, a bold move to the bottom.
Omen is
Zane Smith, who wheels
12th.
inside Christopher Bell.
Omen's 12th.
Start finish line. Carson Hosevar in fifth now, trying to take away 4th.
Fourth spot away from Tyler Reddick, but Reddick got a good head of steam in that outside lane. He'll hold on. The fourth challenge is on for second.
William Byron now going after his Hendrick Motorsports teammate in Chase Elliott. This is the race for second. Tyler Reddick now wants to join this battle. He pulls up to the outside of William Byron, racing for third.
Reddick has his black Toyota flying around.
What's up, Holly? Good to see you. There it is, Ricky. Look, we love racing. $10 super chat for Ricky. Thank you so much, Ricky. Everybody tell Ricky, thank you so much, Ricky.
Christopher Bell. Slide sitting inside on parking. Hosevar, here comes Rick now. Williams for third.
Reddick now finally gets a nice run out of turn
160 likes, trying to get to 200. 200 likes. Help us out.
Again, Reddick in his black Toyota. 3 grooves off of the bottom of the racetrack. Byron on the bottom. Told you a moment ago, Chase Briscoe had a second stop under that caution flag. Quincy is 31st. What's the update on the dark race?
Well, Mike, he's got a lot of work to do here at the stage number 2, but I checked in with the team. I said, why did he come back in? Well, remember when Steve Post reported that this was right on the edge, those pit stops on the fuel window, they wanted to top off Chase Briscoe. Of course, that you heard about the tire changes after flat spotting them there with the contact, but then they also said we need to top off on fuel. They also had a slow pit stop on the initial stop under yellow because of a faulty pit gun. So a multitude of issues has Chase Briscoe now fighting for.
Oh my gosh, Briscoe.
Speaking of a good fight, it's going on for the number.
It's just gotten bad to worse.
Bell.
Look at C. Bell.
What a Dave Mooney.
Here comes Christopher Bell trying to get out Tyler Reddick. Let me see those 20s.
Position number 3.
Here comes Tyler Reddick.
Christopher Bell.
Christopher Bell for the third spot. They are a half a car length apart down the straightaway. Bell in his yellow Toyota goes to the bottom. Tyler Reddick again sticks to the outside lane. We are describing the race for third, fourth, fifth, and sixth as everybody comes pouring out of turn number 4. 70 laps are complete. We are halfway through stage 2.
All right, halfway stage 2, and let me crank it up a little bit. Let's crank it up with the leader here. 1 second, yeah, let me get this. We'll pause that. And then we'll bring this in. And then this. Let's crank it up. Riding along with Larson. Let me see those 5s. Larson, the leader. SPG's plan to stay out backfired hard. He dropped back heavily on that restart. 5s. Larson, the leader here. 1.1 second lead on Chase Elliott. Oh, Chase in second place. Christopher Bell third. Reddick fourth. Fifth is Bubba Wallace. Two Hendrick Motorsports cars out front. He hasn't led all day. No, he has not. He has not led all day. Currently first in the playoffs, 64 points above 12th, is Carl Larson dominating this race right here. As Chase Briscoe, who was probably another strong car, is having some issues after coming in contact with that last caution. Denny battling with a 38, yeah. Denny Hamlin, and he's in 8th place. Zane Smith are back in 11th now. Bowman in 10th. Alex Bowman in 10th. Joey Logano in 7th. So Hendrick Motorsports doing pretty good. Larson in 1st. Chase Elliott in 2nd. Byron in 6th. And Bowman in 10th. Their 4 cars doing a good job here. Bubba Wallace still in 5th place.
Caution's out. Got one spin around off of 2. He's down low.
And another caution.
Middle now.
Caution on the track. Caution on the track here. Caution on the track. As we'll see who it is. See who
Better over here. See how at T-Mobile.com/magenta status.
We work stage number 2, 65 laps to go in the stage. To this point in the race, 4 lead changes among 3 different drivers. Kyle Larson has led the most laps so far, a total of 50 circuits. Chase Briscoe's led 15.
Caution on the track. I haven't seen it yet, but we were listening in. It is Ty Dillon.
Flag flies again.
Ty Dillon doing Ty Dillon things.
Ty Dillon has gone for a spin in turn number 2. Solo spin running toward the tail end of the field. Made no contact with other vehicles.
That's twice now we've done crank it up and they've had a caution.
Not so quite yet. So that'll put us under caution flag number 5. 4 of them for spins or crashes. 1 for a stage break. Alex, I wasn't looking for this today. I thought that this would have been a pretty straightforward race, but obviously the trouble part of this racetrack is
Jonathan must be watching on HBO Max too.
That's also the end.
I don't think there's anybody that far ahead.
The downshift not once but twice. There's an awful lot the drivers are having to do at that end of the racetrack.
Yeah, they are.
Hamlin up to 8th.
Second of the track as well, and Alex.
Ty Dillon was 45 plus 45,000 to win.
Here in the opening stage and then some. There are a good 4 or 5 grooves easily available now. They're within about 4 or 5 feet of the outside wall at the apex of turns 1 and 2.
It's a tough one down there in turns 1 and 2 right now as Ty Dillon comes to grief with the outside safer barrier in turn number 1. We've got 64 to go here in stage number 2.
64 laps to go in stage number 2. Ty Dillon, his brother took him out. Let's see this here. Ty Dillon. Yeah, he did. Look at that. Austin Dillon right behind him. I almost picked Ty Dillon for the dark horse, Billy Vole said. Ty Dillon was plus 45,000 to win this race. Wait, Atlanta lost to Seattle that badly? Oh, man. Yes, 18-2, Ernest. It was bad. So, yeah, it looks like Ty Dillon touched, or Austin Dillon touched Ty Dillon a little bit there. That's not good.
Exotic.
I might have to go for 12 cautions, Jeremy says. Yeah, this is crazy. I said 7, so these guys getting turned, getting loose off the corners, wrecking, almost running into each other. Crazy stuff. Breathe in, breathe out. But thank you guys for being here. Keep on trying to get to 200 likes. That's our goal today, 200 likes, as it is a little lower than we normally do because of NFL football is on today, their kickoff of their season. And last year's numbers for this race, even a showing the race, was low. So I suspected that. So here we we weren't showing the race. We were showing the in-car cameras when we could do that on the NASCAR channel, on the NASCAR website, which were free. So here comes the pit stops. Let's see what happens. You're welcome, Holly. Thanks for being here.
Tire change in Sunoco Fuel. William Byron opted to come in as well. They're going to change tires. He said, I've been in the slide. I need help on grip in the center of the corner. Steve Post.
Chase Elliott is in, Carson Hocevar is in, Eric Jones also, Kyle Larson. At one point said the car might be a little loose, but they haven't touched this race car with any adjustments. 4 tires, Sunoco Racing, Kyle Larson. Shane Van Gisbergen is in. He reported that he might have a tire going down. Chassis adjustments, 4 tires and fuel for SVT.
Bubba Wallace stays on the racetrack. He'll become the 4th different leader of the Enjoy Illinois 300 from Worldwide Technology Raceway.
All right, we got pit stops made. And Tyler Reddick. Oh, Tyler Reddick. Did he go out of his pit box? No, it did not. So he got lucky there. Almost took off with the fuel can in the car. But luckily, one of the pit crews saved that there. So Titans Broncos up 3-0 on the Broncos already. Wow, there you go. Titans. Ravens Bills tonight. That should be interesting. Make sure you guys are checking on your sports teams as we have a live sports ticker up there in the top to keep you up with your NFL scores as you're watching some racing today. So always keep an eye on that. We got baseball, football, and that's about it. Baseball and football up there. And college football on Saturdays, running there too on Saturdays during our day festivals here on our channel for NASCAR. So Jason says, I was watching last year. Every race you showed, I had to go into the bars before to watch the race. You saved me from arguing with football super fans. Yeah, and last year was a great thing. Last year we had a good time with those, and then NASCAR went to HBO Max, and so we cannot do that anymore because people pay a subscription for that. And last year those were free on the website, but we've come to an agreement on stuff that we can't do that stuff anymore. So we back to what we used to do long time ago. Some people like it, some people hate it, but it is what it is. And we're going to continue to keep on doing our thing here on our channel. And we're continuing growing. So it's not like we've stopped growing. We're still growing. We went over 35,000 subscribers last weekend. So why is NASCAR still on? TC says, it will never beat the NFL. The season is plenty long enough, should end in August, in my opinion. It is a long season, and luckily for baseball and NASCAR, that is our 2 go-to things during the spring, summer, and mid-fall, and then it comes to end around November. And then we add other sports like college basketball, college football. We'll try to do NFL again. I think I'm going to try NFL again and see how we do. We're 0 for 2 for NFL, but hopefully this time we figured out what we can and cannot do with NFL. And then and some NHL hockey as well. We got some cruises to go on in November after both the baseball season and the NASCAR season go over. We'll be on some cruises, some travel vlogs, maybe some Disney content, and then we'll be right back here in February for the Daytona 500 for the 2026 season. So interested, looking forward to everybody hanging with us. And keep on hitting that subscribe up there, trying to get to 35,150 today and trying to get to 200 likes. So next week, Thursday, practice and qualifying for the Menards race. The race is at 7 p.m. for the Truck Series race. The ARCA race is at 4:30, and the Truck Series race is at 7. And then Friday we got practice and qualifying for the NASCAR Cup Series and the Xfinity Series. Bill, the $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Bill. Thank you so much, Bill Sweet, for that $20 super chat. Everybody tell Bill thank you so much for the $20 super chat. We appreciate you. Thanks so much.
Toyota just jumped in with the team, and he feels like the power steering
Bowman top 5
up on the race car as well. So basically what they did is they made an adjustment on the power steering. The fluid was all right.
Please let Bubba enjoy the wall. Everybody tell Bill thank you.
End of the field. Chris Wilder.
Well, some radio communication issues for Zane Smith, who I documented earlier, was having a great day here at Worldwide Technology Raceway. The radio communication to the box did not go. He did not hear the call to pit. He stayed out. So he's now in a bind, and crew chief Ryan Bergenzi just said, we have to be aggressive here. So somebody who's trying to play spoiler now going to have to come deep in the field with really, really old Goodyear Eagle tires. And also following up on a story, William Byron got his squeeze on pit road the last time down there on lap 78. Potential left front damage. We'll monitor that situation in the William Byron pit.
We will, as those drivers, along with everyone else, have the opportunity now to choose what lane to restart in. By the way, there is no free pass to be handed out because nobody was a lap down when the caution came out. As we run, Ty Dillon now is a lap down because he got spun here to bring us under the caution flag and lost a lap. So Bubba Wallace is the race leader. He'll opt for the outside.
Where's Chastain?
To the inside of the front row.
Chastain is in 9th place. 9th place.
Blaney stacked up with Austin Cindric back there.
Number 3. They pit.
John Hunter Nemechek, he'll restart back in 7th.
Half the field is on one set of way of pitway, and the other half is on another way.
Players inside of the top 10 when we get the green flag with 58 laps to go.
Bubba Wallace, the new leader.
Be good to go to the end of the stage on their tank of Sunoco fuel that they have now. They were close, that first group. This is the lead group as we sit right now, as Steve and Chris reported a little earlier. But this caution,
yeah, he is good quarterback, Billy.
Be able to make the distance easily as they hit back in the restart zone.
Here we go, green flag, buggity, buggity, buggity. Let's go racing, boys!
Tries to match him stride to stride.
Down the front straightaway, for turn 1, the advantage goes to Bubba Wallace. He will slide down on the banking just a bit to shut off the advantage of Logano. Logano trying to hold off a high line charge by Denny Hamlin.
Denny Hamlin is there on the back doorstep of
Come on.
Logano. So is Alex Bowman. As a matter of fact, Bowman and Hamlin will race side by side for 3rd in turn 3.
Here's Bowman who going to fender out in front.
Bubba, the leader. You see those 23s.
As they quickly catch Joey Logano. Traffic stacking up from 2nd on back. Bubba Wallace now starting to tiptoe away with the lead.
29 for SVG.
Starlights Logano rides in 2nd. Bowman still 3rd.
No more rev it ups. All right.
Turn 2, 2nd, talk to the clock. Denny Hamlin.
Bowman drifted way wide coming into turn number 1. He slipped off at the bottom of the racetrack, and here is Denny Hamlin to his left elbow. Again, racing side by side for position.
You're welcome, Gregor.
I tell you, it's just amazing how our leaders have been up front all day long, have managed to work themselves way back in the field. I mean, they call them way back 17th for Larson. You look at Briscoe's not the runnings back to 21st. It's all about strategy and how these pit crews want to play the game and can position their cars on the racetrack. But right now, they got Bubba Wallace up front, and Joey Logano, and Hamlin's back up there. But I tell you what, you got to constantly be working every single lap, trying to figure out when should I pit, when shouldn't I pit. I hate it that Larson, those guys now made this decision to get themselves so far back in the pack at the moment.
Going to have to deal with the scrum and all the tight quarters racing into potential problems down in the turn number 1 specifically, Dave. That's where the trouble spot has been all afternoon.
It's to a bench so far, no doubt about that. And it's where they've been spreading out 2 and 3, and sometimes even 4 wide. Tyler Reddick doing exactly that, 3 wide, trying to get around Chase Elliott midfield.
Tyler Reddick will complete that pass on Chase Elliott. Now Reddick drives alongside the Riley Herbst Toyota. Reddick again on the outside lane, bypasses Herbst, and now drives after Noah Gregson.
That was not a good lap for Chase Elliott. Matter of fact, he did not get a good exit to turn 2. That shuffled him back, and right now he is in a hornet's nest. He's got William Byron beside him, and they're 3 wide.
Pace and Byron there.
Briscoe on the bottom.
Briscoe there. He's a lap down.
1 and 2. Still running 3 wide for this position, well outside of the top.
No, Briscoe. I'm sorry. Briscoe's not a lap down. I'm sorry.
And up top, you've got the Ryan Preece automobile.
Briscoe's at 11.
To smile through the corner.
After the restart a few laps ago, the highest running driver on the fresher Goodyear tires is Christopher Bell. He's now rocking it up to the
21st for Briscoe. Sorry about that. Briscoe 21st.
in that team.
Ty Gibbs 20th.
We talked about a moment ago.
And Bowman and Blaney battling for 4th.
Best of summers, only 3 top 10s in the last 11 races.
While we have a moment, let's get caught up on some stories down on the pit lane. We start
Bowman, SVG, Austin, Dillon, and Barry. Bowman is -5. Chase is +5.
And you should just document, and Rusty was just documenting how the cars that were in the front are now in the back. Cars in the back were now in the front and facing. That is the way this race will likely play out. On caution, when you think it's going really, really well and you need to pit, it's going to make you think it's going really, really bad. Now, they're on the good side of it right now. They're riding in the 7th spot. 67 was the lap.
What up, Terre Haute?
They're good to go to the end of the
Dev dropping those 23.
Just a little bit snug, but really not that bad. But right now they're in the front. That means at some point the pit strategy might put them toward the middle or the back of the pack. So everyone's good now to make it to the end of this stage, but it is fascinating to watch the various pit strategies and from the back to the front, right back to the front for some of these teams with their pit calls. Chris Wilder, a playoff driver, is Alex Bowman. He's having an interesting day as well.
Certainly is, Stephen. You mentioned the variant pit strategy. This falls right in the hands for crew chief Blake Harris. Talked to him this morning. He said, yes, we didn't qualify well. We struggle here as an organization. But what this did open up is the strategy play. They were one of the first to go on the 2-tire strategy to pit early. They've now been off sequence with the rest of the leaders. And he is
Rowdy up 10 spots.
now well inside the top 5 and 4. So as a driver,
Christopher Bell up 8. Larson up 10. Here he comes again.
playing strategy to their advantages. They'll see how that plays out.
Reddick up 7.
So far, this is playing to what Blake Harris wanted to have. Is
Kyle Busch up 10. You're right.
For this Ally team. To Chris's point, as we run on this particular
And
lap,
Gillen down 14 spots.
Is the first car out of the cut line by 5 points. That's 1 point per position. The driver that's last in by 5 is his teammate, Chase Elliott.
So I just switched.
All right, so battle for 4th still is Bowman and Blaney. Larson is coming through the field like you know what, as he's got those 4 fresh tires after he pit, and he is on his way. But Blaney trying to get around Bowman here. But you got Bubba Wallace, the leader of this race. Logano, who has finished no worse than 3rd the last 2 times. And you got Bowman in 4th and Blaney. So Denny Hamlin in there too in 3rd. So you got a Toyota, Ford, Toyota, Chevy, Ford is your top 5 here at the Worldwide Technology Raceway. And also, y'all, coming up here in the 3rd stage, we're going to give away 5 giveaways. 5 lucky friends of ours are going to win something that CeeLo will be giving you. 5 lucky friends will be giving you a giveaway, and you'll have to contact me on social media to I will give you what we're going to be giving away. So 5 lucky friends today will win, and I'll get those to you. For the folks that have won in the past that have not got your stuff, I shipped off a bunch of stuff on Saturday morning. They told me probably would be there around Wednesday or so of all the different destinations it was going. So I shipped off a bunch of stuff on Saturday to the ones that I owed things to. So I finally got around to that. So expect a prize or a thing in your mailbox from CeeLo. If you got a message from me on social media yesterday, I sent you guys messages on social media. So what's up, Roger? Good to see you. Appreciate you. Go Joey Power. Fire Lazy Billy. Bowman slow. Got passed by stupid Blaney. Yeah, so Bowman now down to 6th. Blaney moving up now. He passed Christopher Bell. He's in 4th now. So you got Bubba, Joey, Hamlin, Blaney, Christopher Bell is your top 5. So Bowman slow, 3rd to 6th. Rowdy, Jonathan says he's been a big mover too as well. But Christopher Bell is up 13 spots, and Kyle Larson is up 10th. He's in the top 10 now. Larson's moved up. Willie B has moved up 10 spots. He's up in 14th. And Rowdy is at 20, up 10 spots. to 22nd. So Brownie coming up. He's back in the lead lap. He's strong here. He has shown that he has won here. Bile Benton, thanks so much for subscribing. Appreciate that. We're trying to get to 35,150 today. If y'all haven't hit that subscribe yet, make sure you do. Maybe 35,200. That would be awesome too. But we're in the second stage. We're trying to get to 200 likes as well. Going to put mine on my shelf right next to my buddy Lazier card. Okay, awesome, man. Yeah, it's coming your way, buddy. All right, let's see. Let's get back to it.
For 3, if it stands, you'll claim the Xfinity Fastest Lap award and earn 1 championship point. Sign up today for a super fast connection to NASCAR and never miss a second of the action. Learn more at Xfinity.com.
Some drivers, Rusty Wallace, after this latest restart, back on lap number 83. We've run 13, now 14 laps since the restart. Some drivers aren't really climbing the leaderboard like we thought they might, like a Chase Elliott. He's back in 17th. Some of these drivers just kind of holding their position on what we thought would have been a better set of Goodyear tires to be able to drive forward.
Well, they kind of knocked it.
I subbed your other channel. I have a question. Awesome, Earl. Your other channel. What other? I don't have another channel. I have one that we don't use.
And no cars in front of you like Bubba Wallace has right now. So sometimes if the car's just not handling just right, you get back in that dirty air and it makes it really bad. So, yeah, that's probably what's happening with Elliott and guys like that who just got stuck back there. You can't seem to get out of it, getting motoring forward right now. That's quite the opposite of what we're seeing of Bubba Wallace right now. This performance he's putting on right now reminds me a little bit the way he looked at the.
What's up, Daryl? Good to see you, man.
When he just on that flat racetrack.
Love to see Bush bow one more time. I know, Jason. Me too.
Style racetrack. Yeah, we got some banking here, but not a lot.
So Bowman is out, SVG is out, Dylan is out, and Barry is out. Chase up 11 points now.
In the afternoon, we have completed 99. We've got 41 laps to go in this stage. Kyle Larson has led the most. He's led 52 today, and Bubba Wallace leading 22, Chase Briscoe 15, Denny Hamlin leading a total of 10 laps early on.
Challenge and change now for the number 4 spot. Christopher Bell just drove by Ryan Blaney, I should say, up off of turn number 2. So C. Bell, who is the driver on the freshest tires right now from everybody inside the top 5. Christopher Bell's got a pretty good handling race car. The fresher tires, but Davy's got a little ways to catch up to the next car.
He's got about 15, maybe 18 car.
Barry basically got to win next week. Yep. You know, anything's possible, though, at Bristol, man.
All right, she's up another spot here. Keep down to the tire track with John Hunter Nemechek.
That would be the ongoing race for 7th, Dave. John Hunter Nemechek has got that spot. Kyle Larson and his blue, red, and white Chevy wants to take it away. Alex, how about Legacy Motor Club? The last few weeks or so in the NASCAR Cup Series, both cars finished inside of the top 5 at Darlington 1 week ago. Now here we are back at Worldwide Technology Raceway. John Hunter running in the 7th position. Eric Jones back in 24th, but Eric is nursing some power steering issues, but Legacy Motor Club in 2025 has started to take major steps forward.
Yeah, they have. It's the Darlington was the first time 2 drivers for Legacy finished into the top 4 in a single race, and the first time finishing top 5 in back-to-back races since all the way back in 2012, when the team was then known as Richard Petty Motorsports. At Legacy Motor Club, 7 top 5 finishes this season after only 1 top 5 combined all of last year. To say Legacy Motor Club's got things going in the right direction would be a bit of an understatement. This is a team that's starting to get the notebook built. This is a team with 2 drivers and veterans in Eric Jones and John Hunter Nemechek that are starting to get more confident with every single race, heck, almost every single lap. This team gets more and more confident because they've got good race cars. And I think the key word in all this is they have consistent race cars now, week after week, no matter what style of racetrack we're in.
Jimmy Johnson saying earlier this week their plan is to go to 3 cars. He credits, obviously, the personnel changes made in the offseason and also the addition of Matt Kenson, who is helping out that race team as well. So that team, you know, Alex, you got to start somewhere. You got to put a brick in place here.
Come on, Denny. 3rd place. Let's go. Get it back, baby. Get it back.
Well, Legacy Motor Club is in the process of doing it.
Yeah, a lot of race fans may not know, even though they are a Toyota team, they do get full support from Toyota TRD, but they do not have a technical.
Made homage chicken and noodles.
The flagship.
Have to make
Toyota
noodles, so hope I don't miss everything. You're good.
Alliance, like 2311 Racing does. with Joe Gibbs Racing. So
I don't think so, Lisa. I don't think Chase calls that.
Can provide for them. Plus, their lap after lap knowledge and continuing to make notes on the race cars and what things do. And it's a meticulous process down there. You get as many notes as you can with the ambient temperature, the track temperature, what the conditions are like, everything about that. You have to document that and try to understand the data that comes along with that and how you can continue to make your car faster.
Watching Chase Elliott on the racetrack, involved in a good battle with Ricky Stenhouse Jr., who's having a good run today as well. That race is for the 15th position.
Stenhouse a while behind that he's on that race car. Well, that's first half of the opening day, but we found it now, and he's in Chase Elliott all he wants.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr. driving a light green Chevrolet Camaro this afternoon. Guides his car to the third lane in turn 3. So does Chase Elliott.
And this is the ongoing fight for the 15th and 16th spot all the while.
They're both playoff drivers.
Stage 2, Bubba Wallace leads.
Bubba meets the wall, matter of time, Sergeant says. We'll see, man.
Interesting strategy.
Larson up to 7. He is coming. Larson up 13 spots. 13 spots for Larson.
Talked to Paul this morning. He said, we don't want to go into Bristol with a huge deficit because it is just a recipe for chaos when we go there next week. I want double digits pushing to the top line. Well, they came in 3 points below.
Bell's up 15.
Tire strategy on lap number 62. They now have that double-digit gap to the cut line. So Paul Wolf is a master at strategy, especially in races here, which helped them win a couple of years ago. Well, this is an opportunity.
9 likes to go to 200. Hit that subscribe up there as well, y'all.
Joey Logano making those 2 tires work on 30 laps plus on that right side set of tires that were new. So
in effect, Allen, got to get that 11 up there, man.
And that's what he has right now, running.
Joey in second place.
3 points below the cut line, and as we sit right
Turkey mashed potatoes. Yeah, I got this at Nashville. Oh no, I got it in Atlanta. I bought this hat in Atlanta. They didn't have anything good in Nashville, and then later in the season, a new hat came out, so I bought that. Miss Tom, I don't have my phone right here with me, so that's why I haven't seen any messages. I've been trying to get my iPad to work, but it's not working too well. My phone is downstairs. I left my phone downstairs. So if you guys have been trying to talk to me, I'm sorry. But we'll hopefully get that back here pretty soon. Earl, you were talking to me about an extra channel. There is a bot out there using one of my old thumbnails, and I'm trying to get that removed. He's using my thumbnail and my logo without my permission. So I'm trying to get that removed. So do not think that's me that's over there showing the race. So just FYI, that is not me. That is someone else stealing my logo because they know how popular we are on YouTube. So that's not me, Earl. So do not subscribe to that other channel. It's a hoax. It's fake. So I've reported them. So we'll see what happens if YouTube lately is taking their time taking things down when they should not be. So but any other time, I'm sure if we showed the race, we'd be boom, just like that. So I don't know why they do it, but I end up getting a bigger pot. So Lisa's making some chicken noodle soup. But appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. We are still in stage 2. We're getting close to end of stage 2. It's 67 laps of 95 in stage 2. 240 laps total here today. 240 laps total. Tom says help. Tom Shields says help. So are you happy Nashville will be coming back? Yes, I'm very happy Nashville's coming back. That's a great venue for racing, and I like that I can see all 3 series in one weekend. So I'm happy about that. Trucks, Xfinity, and NASCAR Cup Series all in one weekend. I haven't seen Tom yesterday or today. I talked to him earlier this morning or yesterday morning, but I have not heard from him since. Can you explain why Bubba is in first but isn't favored to win a NASCAR? I mean, he is just right now. There's two sides of these 2 groups of cars. One is on one pit strategy, one is on the other. There's half the field is on one, one's on the other. Right now, Bubba was out front on the one section here, but Larson and Bell are coming. Bell's now moving into 3rd place, working on Denny Hamlin and Kyle Larson. Earl, Earl says, hold on a second, Earl. I thought you were asking me about the other channel. Anyone know anything about Mark Petty? I saw his diecast at Walmart with Lee and Kyle Petty. I do not know anything about that, but I know Walmart has those and Target has those racing Lionel racing cars there at Walmart.
Behind Denny Hamlin and passing third.
Now he may be tired and getting antsy to get by the Joey Logano car. Took a peek out of turn number 4 to driver's left. Couldn't do anything with him. Back to turn 1 they go.
Into turn 1, Joey Logano goes right to the racetrack now, drifts up 1, 2, 3 groups off the box. Big entry to turn number 2 and the back straightaway. He leads Bill by a car like
Christopher Bell.
Falling, I can't get up.
Hamlin, who is starting to fade a little bit in the 4th position. The race for second now goes to turn 3. Christopher Bell dives slow on Joey Logano.
Tell you what, Bell's got 16 lap fresher tires than his teammate Denny Hamlin. It's kind of like Denny said, hey, you go up there, take a whack at Logano and see if you can get around him, because I just can't do it with what I got for tires. But right now, Bell is all over the back of Joey Logano, trying to get some speed, trying to get some momentum off of turn 2 to race him down that back straightaway and see if he can get around him.
Bell is there, trying to take that runner-up spot away in 3. And I think Christopher Bell, to Rusty's point, is faster than Joey Logano. The hard part is now trying to get around the
Noodles.
Mustang.
Mark Petty is Richard's nephew.
Outside lane is Logano. You keep the RPM up. You keep the momentum up on that race car, and he's able to hang on to the spot, even though Christopher...
200 likes. Thank you guys so much for that.
Excellent.
And Joey Logano, one of the best in the business at aero blocking. He manages to put his car right where it needs to be to cause the most trouble and the most dirty share for the trailing car. Right now, that's Christopher Bell.
These two of Joey Logano and Christopher Bell remain a far length apart. Now in turn 3, Bell drives deep into the corner, way deep, trying to get to the back bumper of Logano. Had a run in the middle of the corner, but he couldn't make it pay off. And instead, he'll follow Joey across the start.
I don't know, Terry. It's going to be crazy. Larson's looking good.
Got a very good race.
Larson in 6th. He's 6.5 seconds back, though. John Hunter, let me check. Legacy Toyota Motor Club is in 8th. Another good run for them. Last week was good, too.
Racetrack, whereas Joey...
Denny against the world. You're right about that.
This time in turn 3, they both go towards the outside wall.
They come to the line, 22 laps to go in stage number 2. And while they continue this ongoing battle for second, Bubba Wallace expands the lead a little more. He's up to nearly four full seconds.
It's the Hunt Brothers Pizza.
Thomas out with Carlin over Christopher Bell. Denny Hamlin rides fourth.
Awesome, Lisa. I'm glad you're found us so much, Lisa. Appreciate you being here. Thank you.
2 car lanes up the back bumper of Denny Hamlin racing for 4. So
yes.
Turn number 4.
I know it. Horrible.
Let's let you know how.
But by God, if we showed the race, they would take me down in a heartbeat.
Alternators, batteries, testers, all in one place. Napa has the premium or remanufactured parts that keep your business powered and customers moving. That's Napa know-how.
Bubba Wallace, the race leader, by 3.8 seconds over Joey Logano, who is second. Christopher Bell goes third, and Denny Hamlin fourth. Ryan Blaney is fifth. Kyle Larson is sixth. Alex Bowman is seventh. John Hunter Nemechek is up to eighth, and Ross Chastain ninth. Austin Cindric is 10th.
Brad Keselowski is 11th. Chris Buescher is 12th. William Byron is 13th. Tyler Reddick is 14th. And Chase Elliott's 15th. Chase Briscoe is 16th. Ty Gibbs is 17th. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is 18th. Michael McDowell, 19th.
Because we all just like Bubba.
21st is Kyle Busch. Carson Hocevar.
Come on, Rowdy.
Eric Jones is 23rd. Riley Herbst is 24th. Zane Smith, 25th. AJ Allmendinger goes 26th. 27th is Shane Van Gisbergen. Ryan Preece is 28th. Austin Dillon, 29th. And Cole Custer is 30th.
Justin Haley is 31st. Todd Gimmelland's 32nd. Cody Ware is 33rd. Ty Dillon is 34th. 2 drivers are out of the race. One is Daniel Suarez in 35th. The other is Josh Berry in the 36th and final.
Are we there yet? Exactly. Exactly. Are we there yet? So happy Bowman is struggling. Oh, fire. Lazy Billy Chomp, Gator Chomp is upset. He's actually in 7th place. I mean, it's a top 10 Gator Chomp, but I know you want him to win. But Gator Chomp is a little upset tonight. Oh, am I muted? No, I'm not muted. Miss Tom, make sure you check out yours. I'm not muted. Elliott 14th points now above the cut line. Bowman minus 14. SPG minus 19. So these three guys are these four guys. And Barry, of course, crashed out. He's done for the day. But Josh Berry minus 47. All four of these, at least Barry definitely is going to, and Austin Dillon's going to have to win next week to get in. But no, I am not muted. I am not muted. Make sure you check your stuff there. Bubba's on a rail. He's 3.67 seconds ahead of Joey Logano right now in stage 2 here. Who's going to win this thing? I have no clue. This is going to be I'm cruising, James says. Bowman was 3rd and is falling to 7th. That's slow. Bowman, the slowman. Christopher Bell there in 3rd. Denny Hamlin in 4th, 5 seconds back. We'll see if they can. We got 15 laps to go here in stage number 2. And then in stage 3, we're going to have a giveaway, y'all. Giveaway. 5 lucky friends are going to win a giveaway. And you'll be able to enter that in the chat, and we'll pick a winner on our channel here very shortly. So in stage 3, we'll be giving away 5 lucky members. And I'll just go ahead and tell you what it is. It is going to be each member that wins will win one 1/64th size NASCAR diecast car from Lionel Racing. I will buy the car and I will ship the car to you, but you'll have to contact me on social media. Like now, the 2025 cars are coming out, so have a lot more better selection to pick from. So no, not a member. Anybody that's watching here today will win one 1/64th car. So 5 friends are going to win one 1/64th diecast car. I will buy it for you. I will send it to you. You just have to tell me on social media who your favorite driver is. So that's what we're doing in stage 3. Philip says, are the 20 and the 24 on different strategies, if anyone knows? I believe they're both on the same strategy. I think 20 and the 24 are on the same strategy. James, the one that you asked for hasn't been shipped to yet. James, the one you have asked for has not been shipped to yet. We're still waiting on the Denny Hamlins and the Josh Berrys. I know you're waiting for them, and I can't do nothing about it. They're the ones that you wanted, and they're the ones I thought would deliver quickly, but no. So hopefully that's coming, but hopefully we'll get it there. So definitely, James, still going to get it to you. Just waiting on Lionel to get it back to me. So, all right.
Angles at Indy, very, very similar.
What's up, Georgia fan? Good to see you, buddy.
Great battle for the 9th position. That's where Ross.
You asked for a Larson.
And Austin Cindric
Wait a minute.
is trying to take it away as they race their way back to the corner.
Cindric, you can turn number 1. About a car behind the.
Are you sure?
Driver.
All right, let me look into it. I have your social media. Let me look into it. That's weird. I thought I got everybody.
Burley, Austin Cindric, and a Ford on far length apart, racing for the 9th position, going back to turn 3.
Yes, you could win, Gia.
Halfway point in the Enjoy Illinois 300. This race for the spot continues to be a good one in the back half of the top 10. Here they come flying by the start finish line. Chastain has a mirror full of Cindric.
Chastain, turn number 1. He's going to leave the bottom wide open. He's going to run about 3 groups up off the bottom. But Cindric does the exact same thing. Then guys low on the exiting curve.
And further off for the battle for second, Christopher Bell has finally been able to get a fender alongside Joey Logano.
Justin Haley is running.
Comes the lap car of Ty Dillon. And factored into matters there. Coming off turn number 2.
31st.
Bell to get the run.
31st.
Do anything with it.
Now, good Joey Logano putting that car exactly where.
Either Discord, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever.
They remain a car length of.
Exactly.
Christopher Bell racing for second. Denny Hamlin in 3rd. The battle for 4th is on. In turn 3, Ryan Blaney sliding into the clutches of Kyle Larson.
Again, the Ty Dillon car was a part of that mix as well in turn number 4. Larson is on the march. Gets to the left rear quarter panel of Ryan Blaney, headed to 1.
Larson has made a very methodical march back up through the standings. Tight in turn 2. Shoves Blaney.
Social media, Gia. I'll explain here in a little bit.
side by side.
I don't know if Ryan Blaney's all that happy about that, but they were.
Ryan Blaney, Larson. Door.
Larson in the turn 3. Goes down to the bottom. Ryan
Side by side again.
Ford and Chevy battle for this spot. Comes off the corner. Here comes Blaney. Comes flying around the outside. Kyle Larson's trying to take that spot away. He'll recoil on the front straightaway.
More race talk, please.
See what he does. Big turn wide.
Blaney in 5th and Larson in 6th.
This time,
Larson is there.
side lock. See, well, it's the door. Ryan Blaney.
Larson trying to get the power down off the corner, and this time he will now get alongside of Ryan Blaney going into turn 3. Again, Larson takes his Chevy against the red and white curving.
Good, hard racing here. In the
Right.
closing
Blaney
laps.
still has it, but Larson's not letting up.
Is valuable. 16. Larson trying to work on Blaney. Blaney will have none of it.
Larson has the quicker car. He can run Blaney down by a good 15 or 20 car lengths back. But that's when he can run whatever line he wanted to run at the time. Blaney is taking his step line, and so far it's been good enough to hold him off.
The ongoing battle.
He is giving Larson a job.
Straight away here at Worldwide Technology Raceway. Into the corner again. Blaney allowing Larson to get to the inside of him, but he can't complete the pass.
Boy, this battle that Joey Logano and Christopher Bell are having
Man.
almost identical to what we're seeing with Blaney and Larson. They get underneath each other and just can't seem to make the pass, but they're picking different parts of this racetrack to try to get
These
it
guys battling.
pull over the corner.
And then Bell and Logano battling too.
Ryan Blaney, Kyle Larson still going at it on the backstretch. Had a big moment coming out of turn 4 a lap ago. Ryan Blaney got loose, had to crack the throttle. Larson was able to get fully alongside of him, but again, could not get the power down.
Ooh, the Dinger and SVG come together.
Ryan Blaney.
Oh! Larson spun him.
Turn 4.
Larson spun him.
Speedway with
Oh.
stage. Kyle Larson and Ryan Blaney get physical in front of Tim Campbell.
Oh, Lord.
Been brewing for several laps, and as I was trying to document,
Larson.
got loose coming out of.
Oh, my goodness.
Cracked the throttle and allowed Larson to get to him, but then when they went down to turn 1, Larson could not complete the pass.
Larson.
Time that went to turn 3, Ryan Blaney drifted up the racetrack, allowed Kyle.
Oh, my gosh.
Larson slid up.
You know Blaney's dropping the
And
bombs.
Ryan Blaney took a lazy spin in the middle of turn 4. Nobody else hit him, but I don't think Ryan Blaney's going to be all that happy with Kyle.
Love tap.
Puts us under caution flag number 6.
Oh my gosh. Those two cars were battling like crazy. Side by side, racing each other clean. And then Blaney came up on Larson. And Larson, boop, whooped him and went around. So, man, I mean, I'm sure Blaney is mad. Oh, mad. I'm sure he is not happy. Larson's always aggressive. Ricky said, I told you at the beginning I can't stand Larson. He's always trying to mess Blaney up. This won't be over. Ricky's a big Blaney fan, so he's upset, I'm sure. But man, oh man, he's driving back to the 5 on Max, I think. So this is going to be interesting. We got, 4 laps to go here? We got green-white checker here for stage 3, or what's going to happen here? Green-white? No, it's not be green-white checker, but we got maybe so. Oh, what's going on here? Blaney is hot, man. I don't know. He's trying to get back to Larson or something. I don't know. That's all right. So Blaney coming to the pits. We got pit stops coming up right now.
And everybody is going to come down.
Lone Wolf, 10 gifted memberships. Lone Wolf, thank you, Lone Wolf.
And Justin,
Everybody tell Lone Wolf thank
will
you.
take place at lap 137 when they come to the line. It'll be 4 laps to go in stage 2, Chris.
Hunt Brothers.
Awesome, y'all. Gifted memberships. Thank you, Lone Wolf.
Justin putting on Goodyear tires. Christopher Bell is in. They're already around to the left side. Fuel is in. Down to the way. Also
Give Larson a multi-tap.
well, Steve Post.
Bubba Wallace is in, going to be Ford Tire Sunoco Racing Fuel. Obviously, very happy with his race car. Kyle Larson reported his car.
Blaney got robbed.
4 tires air pressure adjusted for Larson. Here's Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney not happy with Kyle Larson. 4 tires are giving that car the once over Denny Hamlin. Also good front service here on lap number 163.
Bubba Wallace's pit crew gets the job done. The first on pit road, the first off of pit road as well. From Worldwide Technology Raceway, this is the Motor Racing Network.
All right. Bad Brad's going to be in the lead. Let me see those sixes. Where's James Moore at? Bad Brad? Look at Bad Brad. Hey, stopping in for a few. I see you, Holly. What's up, Holly? Good to see you. Chase looking pretty good, but we got a issue right now. Larson versus Blaney is going to be the talk. Can't wait to hear some of the stuff that Blaney is saying in his car. I'm sure it's not appropriate for on air, but thank you guys for tuning in here today. My name is CeeLo. On the Go with CeeLo is our YouTube channel. Coming up here in stage 3, we're going to be giving away 5 1/64th cars for your favorite driver that you have. And James, I will definitely get to the bottom of that one, and I will contact you. I have your social media, James, to see what's up with that. I'm not sure what happened there, but I will definitely contact you and see what's up with that. But 5 lucky winners, you will enter through the chat on a certain way of entering it. You have to have social media to contact me. That's how I'm going to get your name, your address, and how to get it to you. So that's how you're going to contact me, through social media. I'll put my social media up on the screen as well. But that's how you win the thing. It's just like how we've done it in the past. This is the way you'll have it. So coming up here, we got 2 laps to go here in stage 2. 2 laps to go in stage 2. Might be a bit chaotic though, because Austin and Brad didn't pit. So yeah, Brad Keselowski and Austin Dillon didn't pit. Justin Haley too as well. He's in 3rd. Then you got Bubba Wallace, Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell, Kyle Larson, Ross Chastain, and John Hunter Nemechek in the top 10. Crazy, yes. Let me see what you said here. Crazy. Let me scroll back up. Let's see here.
Or securely fastened to the race vehicle. So again, a pit stop issue for this team that had that.
If I play and win, would your Spain take the car to the hospital and have the nurses give the car?
Blake Harrison and his crew execute everywhere. Well,
yeah, that's.
Did not sit to that.
I don't know how that would work, how safety wise and all that stuff. You're not really allowed on floors and stuff, but
playoff drivers who've had some sort of a
yeah, I'll see.
Today's race to this point. Technically, you can make it 6 because Kyle Larson's the one that got into Ryan Blaney there. But this is another race, Mike, kind of like what we saw in the Cookout.
Not going to have a restart?
A week ago. Drivers, whether it's self-inflicted or not.
Yeah, I guess not.
Out here that are playoff competitors.
Steelers got the one to go signal.
Oh, they are going to take 1 lap.
One lap shootout to determine the winner of stage 2. Brad Keselowski now will cycle to the top of the leaderboard. Austin Dillon 2nd. Bubba Wallace.
I see a crash coming.
Denny Hamlin 5th.
But that's a very nice gesture, Crazy.
7th. Ross Chastain in 8th. John Hunter Nemechek 9th. And Austin Cindric in 10th.
Go down the rest of the top 20 as we're about a quarter of a lap away from go back under the green flag. Chris Buescher, Chase Elliott, William Byron, Tyler Reddick, and Ty Gibbs are 11 through 15. With Zane Smith. Now, Ryan Blaney, after the spin, is now back to 17th. And the pit stop he just did with the rest of the field. Chase Briscoe is 18th. Kyle Busch 19th. And 20th is Carson Hocevar.
All right, folks, buckle up. Here we go. Pace car is on pit road. They come to the line.
Here we go. Green flag. Buggity, buggity, buggity. Let's go racing, boys.
2. Brad Keselowski.
Let's go.
Closer to the restart zone. He's got Bubba Wallace to his left elbow. Green flag is back up, and Brad Keselowski is gone. He'll leave everybody in his way, and leave everybody in the race side by side behind him.
Older Tigers and all, it works out for Brad Keselowski. Wow, 3 wide to the outside, speed.
Oh, Bubba strong, man. Bubba right back to the lead.
Move around Brad Keselowski for the top spot. Logano goes to 3rd. Austin Dillon 4th. There's 3.
Oh, Danny, oh, watch out.
Turn number 4, green and white checkered flag will go in the air. Bubba Wallace.
Bubba Wallace, let me see those 23.
To the Enjoy Illinois 300. As the caution flag flies for the 7th time for the end of the stage. Bubba Wallace wins the stage, and the top 10 in this stage are presented by Good RX. For part savings on your prescription,
Chase got points too.
Go to GoodRx.com.
Chase got points too.
Download the free GoodRx app. Bubba Wallace wins the stage. Brad Keselowski 2nd.
James says, I never want to hear someone say he's not Cup great again. Bubba Wallace showing it. Of course, winning at Indy, getting himself in the playoffs, and now playoffs You just got to say that a couple times, right? But there it is. We are now in stage 3. Our first item for business is going to be, we got to put stage 3 on the board here and then get rid of stage 2. That's our first item for business. Second item from business is, if you picked your winner here today and they are not who you think they are, they're not who they think they are, but you think they're not going to win, here's your chance to change your pick in stage 3. So who do you have in stage 3 to win this thing? Are you going with your original pick? I said Denny. I'm sticking with Denny. You cannot change your dark horse. You cannot change your cautions, but you can change your pick here in stage 3. Who are you going with on your pick? Let me see in the chat right now. Let's go, chat. Pobby is going Austin Dillon. Bronny's going changing my pick to the 22. Gia's going Bubba Wallace. Lori's going Larson. Leas is going Chase. 22 winning it for Gerald. The 3 for Bobby. Got you switching to Bell to Blaney for Ricky. Switching from Bell to Blaney. Larson for Jeremy. Chase for Holly. The 22 for Bill Davis for Center Hill Cards. Lisa, I'm staying with the 11 for John. The 22 for Caitlin. Playoffs, that's right. Let's see who else here. Jake's got the P8. Lisa for Elliott. Larson, Byron on my dark horse. No dark horses. No dark horse changes. Ricky's going the 12. Staying with the 22 for Jason. Javion's going to 22 as well. The big 23. He's not a dark horse, Public says. Let's see. The 5 for Sarah. The 22 for Mountain Billy. The 12 for Patrick. Staying, Billy Voles says. Ross Chastain for Ruben. The 9 for Keith. Staying with the 9 for Larson. Sticking with the Larson for Valerie. Miss Tom saying, nope, staying with Bubba. I'm sticking with Elliott for Holly. Unfortunately, I feel like Larson's going to win, Holly says. Cindric for Works. I'm sticking with Indiana boy Briscoe for Crazy. Larson's got Isaac. Chase Elliott for Gia. Ross Chastain for the upset for Tyler. Jalen's going Joey Logano. Colt Custard for Golden Tiki. Fire Bowman, he says. Let's see. Larson is gonna get wrecked back by Blaney. Oh, that would be something. That would be like maybe a fight in pit road. Change it to the 5 for Mark, the 22, winning this race. Gerald, he's been pretty good here at this track. Blaney's cool enough to serve it cold, James says. The 9 for Doug. Let's see. Anybody else here? Is it too late to join the race? Winner picks. I haven't done that yet. Lisa. I haven't done it yet. Tom, all entries received a solid gold blade, less knife, no handles. Tom Shields says. Let's see. Anybody else? We got pit stops here. Let's go.
Stop malfunction. They opted to come down as they were buried in traffic. 4 tires. Sunoco fuel and adjustment for him. You mentioned Chase Briscoe. They had a loose.
Oh, you said Chase. Okay. Gotcha, Gia.
So again, now going to go off strategy. 4 tires and fuel as they look at the left rear. Fuel can still aboard that car. Austin Dillon also in. He's had a multitude of issues.
Bad Brad. Gotcha, Roger.
The chassis adjustment and fuel here on these pit stops.
Austin Dillon.
Another issue with Briscoe on pit road.
We'll follow him along with Alex Bowman, Justin Haley, an extended stay on pit road for Chase Briscoe. They focus on the left side of that race car as they complete their pit service at lap 144. We continue under the caution flag. It is the 6th one of the afternoon. If you're just joining us, the first came out at lap 27. Kyle Busch spun on the backstretch. Lap 36, Josh Berry crashed in turn 2. We had the end of stage 1 at lap 45. Lap 61, Daniel Suarez got contact with Chase Briscoe, made contact with the wall. Lap 77, you had Ty Dillon spinning in turn 2. The most recent caution flag at lap 125 with the spin for Ryan Blaney. Actually, 7 cautions now. The end of stage 2 puts us under that 7th caution flag.
Now here's a look at the Beefaroo stage preview presented by Beefaroo. Race fans, Beefaroo is giving you the chance to win big all season long. Download the Beefaroo app and
all right, so we're going to do the giveaway here. To enter the giveaway, we're going to have 5 minutes of entering. To enter the giveaway, when you see it in the chat, it's !VIP to enter. You only get to enter 1 time. We're going to have 5 winners. You have to have social media. You can reach me at any of these social media sites right here to enter. And I will get with you after the race is over to see if you won and everything looks good. So on the Go at CeeLo's, our Facebook page, Sealord16 is our Twitter. On the Go with CeeLo 1 is our Instagram. And On the Go with CeeLo is our TikTok. These are the 4 places that you can contact me to get your name and your address so I can send you your prize. This is the way you're going to contact me. If you win, this is how you get your prize. All right, so I'm going to, when I put this in the chat, exclamation point VIP, not right now, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet, exclamation point VIP when I say enter, okay? All right, so we're going to do this for 5 minutes, and we're going to start the giveaway, and we're going to start it now. So exclamation point VIP, exclamation point VIP to enter the raffle for 5 minutes. Go now. There we go. There we go. What, did it stop? All right.
Country. So, yes, it's a global attraction.
There's so much to do in the great state of Illinois. It's impossible to do everything, heck, in a year to do everything that you can do down here, let alone on a weekend. But what are some of the highlights? What should people and race fans do while they're around the area?
Well, Pierre Marquette State Park is a really interesting and unique stop. The world's largest ketchup bottle is in Collinsville, Illinois, not too far away. Casey, Illinois, not too far either. Their motto, big things in a small town. They have a 30-foot golf tee over there. They have a larger-than-life mailbox that you can send mail from, and you can stand in it, too. It's pretty sweet. I mean, have I piqued your interest?
Yeah. And anytime you say the word golf and golf tee, I'm all in on that. So, yeah, there's so much to do around here. The Enjoy Illinois 300, a whopping success, huge crowd on hand. We can't thank you and everybody enough for all you've done, not just for Worldwide Technology Raceway, but the region here in the great state of Illinois.
Well, yes, we are happy to be part of the partnership that's bringing this together. We just encourage people to visit enjoyillinois.com.
Exclamation point VIP.
All over the state.
Exclamation point VIP.
Katie, appreciate you stopping by. Katie Sheehan, Managing Director, Illinois Office of Tourism. I saw you perk up when you heard about that 30-foot golf tee.
Yes, he did.
I mean, I can hit a golf ball, but off a 30-foot golf tee, I'm even better. So it's
you can only enter once.
It's the one to go signal now. And here at the start finish line, they begin to choose what lane they want to restart in. Bubba Wallace at the front of the field, opts for the outside lane.
Yeah, we're going to tee up this final stage. Bubba Wallace, Joey Logano, Kyle Larson, Christopher Bell, Denny Hamlin, the top 5. 6th is Chase Elliott. 7th is John Hunter Nemechek. 8th is Ross Chastain.
This is how you're going to find me if you win.
Chris Buescher. Round out the top 10.
No, you're going to contact me on social media right here.
And the news, we've got 93 laps
if
to
you
go.
win.
Take the green flag next time by, and a big restart, Rusty, getting ready to take place.
Yeah, this is a big one. This kind of had the big reset for everybody.
It's been fun, Bill.
Right now. Let's see who's the toughest right now. Bubba Wallace up front, Joey Logano, Kyle Larson, Christopher Bell. Now, he's been really, really quick and never had a chance to really
you got a ticket.
Front yet. I'm interested to see how Bell's going to run.
Well, we're going to find out right now, and this is the stretch run to the checkered flag of the Enjoy Illinois 300. Bubba Wallace now has led the most laps. When he comes to the line, he will have led his 66th of the afternoon.
Here we go, green flag, boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys!
As they come up to
Bubba and Joey.
Bubba is gone in sole possession of the lead to 1.
Off the attack.
Yes, you would, Gia.
Side, here comes Kyle Larson. Wound up tight in that second groove. Larson drives around Logano to the green spot.
Larson going somewhere in a hurry. He'll take that second spot away from Joey Logano and set his sights on Bubba Wallace, who is about 3 car lengths out in the lead. The battle is on for 4. Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell, and John Hunter Nemechek are there.
As they all funnel up off of turn number 4. That was a bit of a wild restart.
Thank you, Tyler, for following me on Facebook.
And Joey Logano made contact coming through the gearbox.
Bubba Wallace, let me see those 23s in the chat. Bubba's still the leader. Bubba. Cindric now plus 9. Oh, Chase plus 20. SPG minus 20.
Hamlin coming off of turn number 2. Now in turn 3, they both run the bottom of the racetrack a car length apart. Keeping an eye on a piece of debris that's been spotted on the racetrack. NASCAR officials going to get the once over as everybody comes off turn number 4 and puts lap 149 on the board. Bubba Wallace, Kyle Larson are 1 and 2. And the caution flag comes out for the
we got debris.
a piece of debris that was spotted in turn number 3 is the reason for the caution flag.
So we're going to slow things down yet again.
Debris on the track.
Lane opens if they choose to come in. If not, we're going to re-rack them and have another restart.
Re-rack them and have another restart. All right, if you received a ticket, that means you are in the drawing. If you typed in !VIP, we got 4 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. All right, close those entries. That is it. So !VIP was to get in. If you typed in !VIP correctly, I show 43 people that have entered the contest. So we're under caution due to debris. So we have a little bit here. So I'm going to pick the winners. It's going to pop in the chat here. And this is the social media right here that you have to contact me at one of these social media sites so I can get your name, your appropriate name, and your appropriate address so I can send you the car that you want of your favorite driver. Okay? James, if you win today, I owe you 2 cars, but I'll look into the first one because I thought I sent it to you. But I don't know what happened there, but I have your social media, James, because I remember talking to you. But make sure this is it right here. My social media. Can you put your social media pages back on the screen? It is right here. Here's our social medias. Make sure everybody is live. All right. So I'm not sure what happened there, James, on the first one, but I'm sure I sent it to you, but we'll see what happens. We're 11 laps into stage 3. We just had a caution. All right, here we go. All right, let's see here. All right, it's time to pick a winner. Are you ready? We'll pick 5 winners here. Picking 5 winners, watching NASCAR and Green Bay Packers and Detroit game on my following CeeLo. Awesome, man. All right, you guys ready? All right, here we go. We're picking a winner here. The contest is over, and we'll see what happens. We'll see. Gia, we haven't picked a winner yet. We have not picked a winner yet. These are just, the VIP is to get into the contest. We have not picked a winner yet. Here we go. First winner is Lori. Lori is one of the winners. Lori, congratulations, Lori. Lori has won. And here's another winner. Holly B. Holly B with another win. Holly B with a win. And your third winner is John Collins. John Collins with the win. John Collins with the win. And your fourth winner is Danny. Danny with the win. Danny gets the fourth one. And our very last one to pick here, our last one to pick is, our 5th car to give away is Gerald. Those are your 5 winners. Gerald, are you here? Everybody that's here, you have won a car. Lori, Holly, John, Collins, Danny, and Gerald. I will put those in the pin message. Congratulations. We got pit stops.
Same with Brad Slowski, both considering tight conditions on the racetrack under that first run. Tag Gilf was also in, and a slow stop for AJ Allmendingers that make a nice chassis adjustment on the left side of that race car. Steve?
Yeah, Justin Haley and Tank Gilliland in on this end of pit road as well. And again, not going to be adjustments that are going to put them to the end of the race, but just chassis adjustments. They're working a little extra time on the right side of the Gilliland car. One thing this does do for these drivers, if we do get into a green flag cycle, they would be on pit road for a little bit less time should we get a green flag stop and they need less fuel, but not necessarily the last stop for this group.
So as that wraps up, we're down to just 87 laps to go in today's Enjoy Illinois 300.
All right, 87 laps to go. Congratulations for the ones that won. There is my social media. Make sure you're checking me out on the go at CeeLo, CLord16, on the go at CeeLo1, and on the go at CeeLo. I will contact you after the race is over. No, you will contact me and I will respond back to you. I will respond back to you if you contact me now after the race is over. But there are your winners: Lori C, Holly B, John Collins, Danny Bates, and Gerald Bonachita. So I will put these in the pin message above for the winners. Congratulations, guys. We'll do this again when we hit 36,000. Hopefully we get it soon. 36,000 will be our next giveaway. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you, everybody that makes our channel what it is. We appreciate you guys so much. And there we go. Thank you guys so much. Did it again. I hit the wrong button.
7 laps to go from Worldwide Technology.
Invita Cancer Center is a leader in personalized.
All right, there we go. Debris caution. Yes, we had debris caution. All righty. Okay, that's over. And Danny, congratulations. Danny Bates, man. Congratulations there, dude. All right, just waiting on this start of the race again. I'll have to go live here and then go. Thanks for doing. You're welcome, Sarah D. Good to see you, Sarah. Isaac, yes, I'll have to send a few to your channel. Isaac says. Not back yet. Rowdy fought back hard so far at the moment. Currently 16th with a slightly damaged car with a little bit on the front of the bumper, I guess. But let's see what happens. Bubba Wallace, Kyle Larson, Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell, John Hunter Nemechek, Austin Cindric, Chase Elliott, Willie B, and Ross Chastain are your top 10. Ready to go back to racing, y'all. Ready to go have some fun here. See who wins this thing. We got 100 laps here in this last stage. This is going to be a good one. Can Bubba pull this off and win to the next round? This is going to be interesting. Can Denny Hamlin do it? Can Larson be the dominant car? We'll see what happens.
2. You'll have Denny Hamlin inside of Kyle Larson. Row 3, John Hunter Nemechek of Legacy Motor Club starting next to Christopher Bell. And then you got Chase Elliott, who will restart next to Austin Cindric. When they come to the line, it'll be 85 laps to go.
4 of the top 6 at this moment are all Toyotas. Toyota is
You're welcome, Lisa.
For their next win, which would be their
I know, Lori, right? You're welcome,
NASCAR
Lori.
Cup Series win. They're sitting at 199, but Bubba Wallace has had a strong car here in the mid stages.
Here they come. Pace cars on pit road. Everybody
Here we go. Green flag. Biggity, biggity, biggity. Let's go racing, boys.
Again, Bubba Wallace's car does not come up to speed. Here comes Logano by.
Oh, man. What happened to Bubba?
Truck kicked all the way back to the number 5 position. Trying to regroup by going 3-5 in the outside. Chase Elliott still has nothing. And you know they're side by side for the lead.
Side by side for the lead. Denny Hamlin to the inside of Joey Logano. They're still wheel to wheel into turn 3. Hamlin's got the advantage. By the time they get to the middle of the corner, he'll clear Logano from the top spot. Oh, there's trouble for the rack. Around goes Chase.
Oh, SVG. Oh, man. SVG.
Is on the speedway. It is the 9th one of the afternoon. Another.
Yeah, Holly, you won.
Affected by things going astray.
SVG, not good.
Tim Catalfamo.
That might have been as a result of the stack up that happened here on the front straightaway as Bubba.
Not good for SVG.
Kind of jammed up the middle part of the pack. That's where Shane Van Gisbergen was racing. When they got to turn 3, the car got turned sideways. He slapped the wall with the left side of his Chevrolet Camaro. He was able to grab a gear and get back underway.
So the caution is on the speedway for the 9th time, and well, this is going to continue to buy these teams a little more on the fuel mileage game. We know that they still need to make at minimum 1 more pit stop. We're getting closer now with 84 and 83 laps to go this time by. The teams, what we heard from Steve and Chris, our pit reporters, can get somewhere in the neighborhood of around 80 laps on a full tank of Sunoco fuel. So the way this is playing out, Rusty, caution after caution, getting some pretty good fuel mileage and go a little bit deeper.
Yeah, they might be able to get enough, mileage to make it to the very end with all these cautions we're having right now. Tell you what, Alex, that was a real strange restart with Bubba Wallace. It's like maybe he's
Man, SVG, that's going to be tough next week, man. Bronny, you might be right. You've been saying it all along.
But that particular time, it just stopped. They just got all stacked up. He couldn't go.
And Bubba didn't go anywhere.
Replay up here in the booth. It almost looks like he spun the tires again. Just couldn't get the thing going.
Bad restart for Bubba.
Everybody up.
And that was the second restart in a row where Bubba had some sort of a problem on that restart. But this
saying it's stuck in gear, James says.
He gave up 5 spots before he even got to turn 1.
Awesome, Gia.
We are going to have some folks come down.
Bubba and Larson.
Bubba Wallace is coming in. Kyle Larson is coming in. Austin Cindric, William Byron is coming in as well. These pit stops will take place at lap 158, 40 miles an hour at turn number 4 on
right, happy.
Bubba and company. And we'll begin our pit coverage.
We're at 9 cautions.
Us will be the first at Denby. You guys mentioned William Byron opting to come down pit road. They want to make an adjustment, and also this is the strategy play. Right side tires only. The call from Rudy Fugle. They'll send William Byron down his way as well. Ricky Stenhouse is in, and Brad Keselowski amongst others.
Austin Cindric is in, going to be fuel only for Bubba Wallace as he is in, getting fuel only on that car. Bubba Wallace down the way. Right side tires for Denny Larson as he goes down in a way. Eric Jones is in, and here's Shane Van Gisbergen. He's the car that's spun here. Going to be 4th there. Sunoco Racing Fuel, the crew also giving that gift to the Woodsucker. He said he lightly got into the wall with the left rear of the car, but no damage repair for the Shane Van Gisbergen car.
Denny Hamlin will be the race leader. Joey Logano will now go to 2nd. And how about John Hunter Nemechek now up to the number 3 spot? Chase Elliott to 4th. And Chris Buescher rounds out the top 5 as, again, different strategies being played out here by some of these teams that mix up the front of the field.
Yeah, a lot different strategies. I like what the 2 tire stop was Kyle.
James says it's stuck in gear once and he didn't fub it. It will probably stick in gear again. So maybe some issues here for Bubba Wallace, who was the race leader, was leading really good too. So we'll see. Bob says, hey, they all went Denny to beat off your favorite driver. That's why they keep letting him up front. We'll see what happens. Denny up front in the lead. We'll see what happens going forward. Larson just pit with those 4 tires. Could this, we'll see how this goes at the end. Denny is the modern day Rainbow Warrior. Yes, sir, Bob.
That's absolutely right, Mike. There's no doubt about that. And a lot of times,
Bubba missed the gear excuses.
And wear and tear. But these transmissions are made for that. They run these transmissions on the road course, which we know in the road courses, they shift them like crazy. But, this just happens every now and then. But I'm sure the team will go back after this is over and check it out.
Kyle Larson is back on the pit lane a 2nd time. He's down there in front of Steve Post.
Yeah, no idea really what the story is. They're watching. They're up under the left rear of that car now as they look at it. The Sunoco fuel can is plugged in, but working on the rear of the race car for Kyle Larson, an unscheduled pit stop for him. He had that 2-tire strategy, got out relatively to everybody on this cycle in really good shape, but they're going to give that all back up. We'll see if we can find out what the story is with Kyle Larson. Is now he is down in the way.
Bring me my phone.
We'll let Steve Post follow up on that, but we'll put Kyle Larson into the playoff misfortune listing today because he's been dominant all day. Matter of fact, Kyle Larson's led 52 laps. He's run up front all day, had to come back down pit road, and we're just looking at it here in the tower. And it appears that the safety flap on the back of the diffuser came loose.
Yeah, they have roof flaps on the roof of the car, now on the A posts of the car as well. Well, NASCAR's also had one with the rear diffuser at the back of the car. Not just
see you, Holly.
Opportunity via the NASCAR TV big screens here at the track to see a look at it.
Phone on the way, yeah. I need my phone.
It looked like it had collapsed and was dragging underneath the middle of the rear diffuser. That's super important, Steve Post, because that's where the majority of the downforce comes from.
Yes, absolutely. That is where all the aerodynamics in these cars, or most of the aerodynamics, come for. So that diffuser flap got put down. Kyle Larson down and away. I noted that they had the Sunoco fuel can plugged in. Cliff Daniels told him they got the car fixed. You are very, very close in fuel. You need to save every ounce of fuel to make it to the end. As a matter of fact, we've got a lot of cars.
Is this going to become a fuel release again? Remember Blaney ran out on the last laps. Remember that? And Cindric won. It's going to turn into a fuel race again.
Nobody one lap down. Kyle Larson is going to restart in the 34th position with 80 laps to go. Wow.
Well, with 80 laps to go, I've been doing my calculations, fuel calculations. These cars at this track burn about 4.5 miles per gallon. That puts it right at 79 laps they can run. So this is very, very close.
Right.
We'll find out how it all works out as the pace car has the field in tow. It turns 3 and 4 will make its way on to pit road. That Toyota GR Super driven by NASCAR official Jesse Delavoltis. Brett Dalton looks him over on top of the flag stand. We get set for another restart. This time, Denny Hamlin, the control car on the outside lane, jumps
Let's go
in the start zone. He was going to get away from Denny.
Here we go. Green flag. Buggity, buggity, buggity. Let's go racing, boys.
Jack Rabbit start gets away by Carlin to turn number 1. He'll ride about 2 moves up off the Joey Logano second. John Hunter Nemechek under the gun from Chase Elliott.
Chase Elliott and John Hunter Nemechek battling for third. You can also throw Chris Buescher into this now 3-car fight for the third spot. Into turn 3, though, it's all Denny Hamlin as the leader.
Chris Buescher's got his hands full. He's got Chase Elliott to his inside as they work their way off the corner. This again will be the battle for third. Chase Elliott lunging forward now, trying to get around Buescher, and now going after John Hunter Nemechek.
In the inside. John Hunter says, now I'm going to crowd that bottom lane. Now she goes to the outside. John Hunter drifts out to the wall. He comes off out of it.
Holly becoming a member. Holly, yeah.
Chris Buescher.
Thank you, Holly, for becoming a member. Everybody tell Holly thank you. Welcome to the club, Holly. I see you, Holly.
Christopher Bell has been a consistent player.
Come on, Denny.
Spot for the better part of today's race. Hasn't been able to get up there and contend for the lead as of yet. He's going to get company from behind. His teammate Ty Gibbs on the charge.
It's to the bottom of the 3 wide. Turn number 1. Christopher Bell forced up the racetrack. He kind of caroms off the side of the first Buescher machine. Everybody gets away.
A bold move by Ty Gibbs going into turn number 1. And for the moment, he's able to pick up 2 spots in one corner. But here comes Chris Buescher fighting back on the outside lane again, battling for the pit spot.
And here comes
there you go.
Blaney again. After spinning a lap 125,
thank you, Isaac.
Ryan Blaney is back inside the top 10. It'll be challenging for a spot.
Thank you, Isaac, for watching, buddy. Appreciate you being here.
Christopher Bell machine not going to work out for him. As a matter of fact, Bell is going to slide to the inside of Chris Buescher.
Christopher Bell and Chris Buescher battling for this position. They are wheel-to-wheel racing into the turn. Bell on the bottom of the racetrack. Buescher up top. Bell have a car length advantage this time going to 4.
This is for the number 6 position off turn number 4. Back on the front straightaway they go. It's going to be Christopher Bell with the spot. Buescher is right there in the outside lane. And here comes Blaney.
Blaney's not done. He is sneaking into that fray on the inside of the racetrack. Right behind them, Chase Briscoe and Kyle.
New Orleans, awesome, but you live in South Carolina. South Kakalaki.
Elliott has been able to get a
Chase, P4, on to 3.
Turn 3. That is for position number 3.
That was a case of no contendere right there off the end of the backstretch. No contest. As Chase Elliott just thunders past John Hunter Nemechek, and now Ty Gibbs tries to do the same.
Got 80-some laps to go. Less than 80 to go. I'll see you, Chase.
Ty Gibbs in position number 4.
Ty Gibbs looking very strong since the restart. He's able to make that pass on John Hunter Nemechek. Now he looks ahead at Chase Elliott, the next car in line for position. Battle for the lead tightens up in turn 4.
Joey Logano goes to the outside lane in 4. Now cuts the car right back down to the bottom. Get a good run on the front straightaway. He's got car length and a half off the back bumper of the race leader, Denny Hamlin.
Hamlin leads the way into turn number 1. Logano closes again under braking at the entrance. He's there to the wall. But he's yet to win by car length. I think it's 2.
Gap between the top 2 cars, I'll put it at about 2 car lengths. Again, Denny Hamlin in his blue and white Toyota is the leader. Joey Logano in his green Ford Mustang running in the second spot, still separated by 2 car lengths out of 4.
Then you have the yellow and blue Napa.
All JGR cars in the top 10.
Ty Gibbs.
Ty Gibbs, remember Ty Gibbs? He was fast.
With the green and white colors of John Hunter Nemechek. They are the top 5, 71 to go.
The yellow and black, yellow Toyota. Christopher Bell on the move. He should have jumped to the inside of John Hunter Nemechek. Side by side for pit play.
They continue to race wheel to
Bubba
wheel
in
for the spin
18th
spot.
now.
Bell has got the advantage on the inside lane, but Nemechek has the preferred line on the high side, especially through turns 3 and 4. They're dead even off the corner.
No driver with the advantage for this ongoing fight for position as Denny Hamlin pulls the field back down across the start-finish line. Now, Nemechek will clear Christopher Bell.
Larson currently 23rd, and he's coming, though.
She fell right back. Side side. This time it's shell by a
Can Larson get there by the end?
To work hard on the bottom side of the racetrack, but it is so hard to make that pass, especially when you have someone up alongside of
Chase's mojo's back. I don't know. He's in third.
In turn 3, though, here comes Bell charging back to the bottom.
Hey, what the top 10 cars are pretty equally separated right now. I don't see anybody really trying to tackle each other yet or not, but I do know.
Oh, Denny, go. That's right, one man.
Logano, he keeps running the same groove as the leader, Denny Hamlin's running. I can tell that Logano's trying to search around a little bit right now. He probably needs to really get to the top side on entry at turn 3 to get some momentum build up. He's trying to do that, and he keeps getting stuck in the wake of the Denny Hamlin car.
Ooh.
He's up in the top
Oh.
turn 3 and 4 right
Oh,
now.
they're showing the restart.
Momentum. And I think that's
Who was that
really
pushed
what he got.
Larson?
Denny Hamlin takes the low lane out of turn 4. Denny comes across the start-finish line. Lap 171 goes on the board. 69 remain. The progressive Toyota of Denny Hamlin out in front.
All right, we are in stage 3, 32 laps into stage 3 of 100, and we have 240 laps total. In the total of the race today, we have 173 laps complete. The playoff bubble looks like this right now. Cindric is in 12th place, 15 plus above the cut line. And then you have Bowman minus 15, Austin Dillon minus 16, SVG, and then Alex Bowman. Or Bowman and then SVG. So there is that. Let me get that to you correctly. Bowman, Austin Cindric, and then I messed it up again. Hold on a second. I'm trying to refresh here. Let's go back here again. Here we go. Bowman, Austin Dillon, SVG, and then Barry. Sorry about that. Yep, there it is. All right, let's see what happens here. But SVG with that wreck, and then Works with a $10 super chat. Everybody tell Works. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. We appreciate you there, Works. Thank you guys for all the super chats today. I want to thank Holly for becoming a member, Billy Voles for following us on Facebook, Tyler as well. $20 super chat from Bill Sweet. Appreciate that. Ricky with a $10 super chat. We appreciate that. Mark for becoming a member. Steve for becoming a member today. And Lone Wolf with the gifted memberships today. The 10 gifted memberships. Thank you, Lone Wolf. And then everybody else. We appreciate you guys so much for the making this channel what it is. Trying to get to 35,150. If you haven't hit that subscribe, 35,150 is our goal to see if we can get there. And the Broncos up 10-6 on the Titans. Thank you for the subs. And we're trying to get to 300 likes to finish the stream. That is your goal, to get us to 300 likes. Share the stream out. Tell friends about us. It's going to be a good finish. But how did you find Super Chat and memberships? You go to the little $ at the bottom of the chat. Is a spot where you can send a super chat or become a member. It has your options right there. There's a little $ there by the chat. So thank you guys so much for being here, y'all. Thank you so much.
25.
This is Ross Chat.
CeeLo, what's up, Chris? Good to see you, man. Philip says crazy rain race at Coda. If you have a second screen, favorite crazy rain race. Oh, I love road courses when it's pouring down rain. That's so much fun, especially with Chicago this year when it was pouring down rain. That was crazy. But Jake here hanging out too. What's that hype thing? Yeah, if you can hype the stream, that's another thing that's new. Hype the video. I don't know if you can do it on a live stream or not, but on the videos, I know you can. Everybody gets a shot at one hype. You can hype that and you can get more points and you put us on a different level. It's kind of like TikTok when you're hitting the likes, the hearts, and you get put on a certain search. YouTube will push you out some even more. So I'm going to do a video on that so you guys know how to do that. But hit the hype. It always helps it hype. If you see a hype, hit the hype. Help us out with that.
Down here in turn 1 right now. And so the boys didn't really heed our warning too good down there in turn yet, but it did pan out, that's what happens in that particular corner. And number two, try to get that second lane working. And that's what Joe.
Yeah, I'll post it on
I know lots of
YouTube.
drivers are up there.
It's anything on YouTube.
On the top of 1 and 2 and the top of turn 3.
Lisa, $1.99. Hi everyone. How? What I do, I do. Lisa, thanks so much for the $1.99. Everybody tell Lisa, thank you so much, Lisa.
Oh my gosh.
Appreciate you, Lisa.
They've been making mistake after mistake, whether it's loose lug nuts or fuel tanks get stuck in the back of what was it, the 45 car, I think.
Cindric plus 16, Bowman minus 16.
Cleaned up, but I do know these professionals, they'll go back, they'll look at their cameras after this is over and try to clean it up for the next race.
So those are the reviews, or a review of the progressive keys to the races. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. Still got 62 laps to go. Some interesting.
Tiff, everybody, Tiff, what's up?
Involves Bubba
Good to see you, Tiff.
William Byron, Alex, for a battle for 17th position.
And 2 playoff.
Everybody tell Tiff what's up.
Drive up and get to the inside of Bubba Wallace. Here they are flashing by start finish.
Bubba Wallace with a bad restart.
Bubba Wallace consolidated the early goings is happening.
And now he can't get nothing going.
And both these two drivers are not giving each other a whole lot of room right now. Bubba Wallace, for the moment, has been able to clear William Byron, but Byron is not going to go away that easily. Off turn 4, William Byron, Bubba Wallace now.
It's on the screen. It should have been in your chat there, Lisa.
That Alex Bowman's had more challenges today. However, Chris, he's been able to rebound to 11th after more problems.
Your $1.99. Lisa, it should be up on your chat. Lisa Ritter. $1.99.
Obviously being mired back in traffic. Jipton with the team. He's kind of on a different strategy. Last pitted on lap 1.
Riker says, go Hamlin.
It's about 88 laps to the finish. I said, how is the strategy going to play out? He said, we'd like to make it to the end. We're still about 6 and 7 laps short, but a yellow would certainly help. Although they may not come down and try to stretch it. So again, trying to play the strategy game with Blake Harrison, kind of a desperation mode. But Alex doing yeoman's work behind the wheel, balancing all the problems on Tim Road and a fuel handling car, and now trying to march his way to the top 10. So it'll come down to fuel strategy for the 48. They feel like they may have a trick to play here in the closing laps.
Go back to 1 year ago.
Is it going to become a fuel race?
Raceway, Ryan Blaney and that team trying to play the fuel strategy.
What's up, Thomas?
Ran out.
Yes, I just did the giveaway, Thomas. You missed it. Maybe next time, buddy.
Picked up the win. Came up.
Go Bowman, though, he says.
So, yeah, this racetrack, for whatever reason, lends itself to different strategies, and obviously fuel mileage comes into play. But the big question is just how difficult is it to save fuel on a track where you're so hard on the throttle with long straightaways, downshifting, upshifting, keeping the RPMs revved up. It's got to be a challenging track to save fuel at.
And Steve Post, I would imagine that this situation that's setting up is putting some crew chiefs into fits.
Oh, Mike, are you kidding me? It really, truly is. The drivers that pitted on, I think it was 258, 259, even Kyle Larson came back in 260. They're very, very close, but they all believe they can make it to the end of this race. Those drivers are mired in the back of the field. Everyone ahead of us, they're still going to need to stop at this pace.
Oh, yeah, you can only do it 3 times a week. You can only hype 3 times a week, so use your hypes.
Go to probably 220 or
carefully.
They're hoping to get close to that before they have to pit. If a caution comes out, then everybody would need to pit, and they could all be evened up. If we don't get a caution, we're going to need to pit, and those drivers like Larson, like Austin Cindric.
First Maddie, second me, Holly, others third.
Probably race for the win here. So very
Yep.
strategies. It's fascinating down here, and you are absolutely right.
See what happens. Come on, Denny.
This race unfold.
Lot to play out over the next 55 laps, but Denny Hamlin continues to show the way. Hamlin finished second at this track in this race the last 2 consecutive years. Right now, he's got the field behind him. Joey Logano is second. Chase Elliott is third. Christopher Bell is fourth, and Ty Gibbs goes fifth. John Hunter Nemechek is sixth.
Yeah, I just did it. I'll do it again.
Chase Briscoe is eighth. Chris Buescher ninth, and Kyle Busch is up to 10th.
Alex Bowman is 11th. Brad Keselowski is 12th. Noah Gragson is 13th. Ross Chastain is 14th. Michael McDowell is running in the 15th spot. Riley Herbst is 16th, with Bubba Wallace in 17th, William Byron in 18th. Kyle Larson's up to 19th after restarting 34th after that issue on pit road. 20th goes right now to Zane Smith.
21st at the moment is Austin Cindric. 22nd is A.J. Allmendinger. Todd Gilliland is 23rd. Ryan Preece is 24th. Carson Hosfar is 25th. Eric Jones is 26th. Cole Custer, 27th. Austin Dillon is 28th. 29th is Shane Van Gisbergen, and 30th is Justin Haley.
31st is Tyler Reddick. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is 32nd. Ty Dillon's 33rd. Cody Ware is 34th, and Daniel Suarez is 35th. Josh Berry is 36th. The Suarez and Berry cars out of the race after having challenges early on.
Logano reeling in Denny here, Matty.
300.
So Denny Hamlin in the lead here, but Joey Logano is almost there on Denny Hamlin's bumper. And then about a second is Chase Elliott. And then you got Christopher Bell, Ty Gibbs. But Joey looking to the inside here now on Denny Hamlin. Denny still with it down the back stretch. See what happens here. Denny Hamlin still the leader here with on lap 188. 188. I think we're on 189. I think I need to. I'm a little far behind. I hit the pause button a couple times. There we're on 190. Okay, I gotta go back a little bit. 189. There we go. I was absent during this part. Bill says, maybe Logano will take out Elliott. That would be awesome. One man says. Ernest says, wow, Reddick got issues with his car, and that's the almond for 2311 for sure. He was my dark horse pick for the thing here. So Denny Hamlin can see if he has enough to go. How many cautions are we at? What did you pick, CeeLo? I picked 7, right, John? John Collins, I picked 7 cautions. We're at 9 now. We have 9 lead changes for 46 caution laps. So yeah, stage 3, 51 laps complete of 100. Total laps is 191 of 240 complete here on the race here. So thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. Trying to get to 35,150. And we're trying to get to 300 likes to finish the race. 300 likes to help us out. Maybe we can do it. 300 likes with 300 folks in here. Yes, I picked 7. Okay, very good. All right. Thank you for subscribing. Vertige, I think that's how you say it. Thank you so much for the subscribe. Appreciate that. And Terry says they better not try to take Chase Elliott out. That would be cool. He's a pretty good boy. And know how he doing a long time, though. See, Kelly, pretty good, Terry. Good to see you. Kelly says I should have picked 10 today. Yep. Bob Price says maybe Denny can make a bunch of noise banging on that side of that wall. maybe Bob. And Central Kid says, can Bowman get himself up further to the front? Right now, he can. I mean, he's in 11th place. Needs to get around Rowdy in the top 10. But Denny's still in the lead here with Logano trying to lurk here.
Logano's only 2 car lengths back, and he's been closer than that in the last couple of laps. And now the 3 car behind Chase Elliott. And Christopher Bell getting close in.
Yeah, Elliott and Bell are closing in on these top 2 of Hamlin and Logano. Logano has not been close enough to pull off the pass, but he's been just close enough to annoy the leader, Denny Hamlin. Some of the car lengths advantage for Denny Hamlin over Joey Logano now as they come to the start-finish line. Denny's done a great job. Joey has done a great job. And right now, that top 5 days.
You don't think the Penske car has the speed, James?
It's coming together pretty quickly here with Elliott and Bell beginning to get close again. Close and then from all gap about 15 to 20 back to Ty Gibbs.
Ty Gibbs runs in that 5th position, about 5 or 6 car lengths behind Ty Gibbs. It's John Hunter Nemechek. Then you've got Ryan Blaney and Chase Briscoe in a line headed back to turn 3.
I tell you, off of turn 4, you got Joey Logano running second, Denny Hamlin leading this race, and Logano is just really all over the track, trying to find clean air to get around Denny Hamlin. It's a tough deal. They'll go in the corner side by side, bumper to bumper, and then Denny will go high. Logano will try to get underneath, but he can't pull that off. And lap after lap, he keeps.
I hit that little share button. It says right next to
that clean air, trying to get that
the like button, I believe.
So Logano can make the pass,
but can't do it as of yet. Hamlin has the lead. Logano.
Mo Bro, Racing, cheers.
Good race headed down the back straightaway for position. Bubba Wallace and Kyle Larson, 16th and 17th, side by side.
And this battle.
There's Briscoe in the pits.
Super laps. William Byron was part of this battle a few laps ago. He is driven away and left Kyle Larson and Bubba Wallace who run side by side.
Kyle Larson pitted at lap 159 for a problem with the rear diffuser flap. They'd come back.
This is why Joey needs that nitrous bottle. We all know he has that extra tank.
Kyle Larson has worked his way all the way back up to the 16th spot in this ongoing battle with Bubba.
That straightaway comes along to partly from rear bunches with Kyle Larson.
Those two cars again race their way into turn number 3. Larson has been able to drive away from Bubba Wallace.
Meanwhile, here's Denny Hamlin, the
leader on the pits.
Pit lane, that bright blue and white Progressive Insurance Toyota. Here on lap number 196. Steve Post, the race leader, headed your way.
The Progressive colors of Denny Hamlin. The crew number from Harry Spencer. He got steps on the second board. Makes the call here on lap 195 on chassis adjustment. 4 tires, making sure it's good and fuel on Sunoco Racing Fuel. Denny Hamlin is down in the right. Joey Logano going to be the next.
Logano in now. The 2 leaders are in. Logano gone. Come on, baby. Good pit stop, boys. Logano with a 9.9 as well.
For the Legacy Motorfund driver. This turns the lead over to Chase Elliott. He will assume the lead at lap 197. Now let's these drivers coming.
I'll see you, Chase.
Battle of service, ensuring that this will not be a fuel mileage race for them.
And our first green flag pit stops of the race. So the 2 different pit strategies playing out could be working in the favor.
41 laps to go.
In the field, Logano exiting the
no one man, no
stretch as Denny Hamlin just goes dropping by him. So Hamlin will maintain that track position in front of Joey Logano. They fall in line behind Chase Elliott, Christopher Bell, and Chase.
I'll see you, Chase.
Chase Elliott is now the race leader. That means Hamlin and
Betty said he had 5 gallons of fuel line in the roll cage for a few races.
This moment.
Battle for the lead in turn 2.
Now I'm in turn number 2 now.
Christopher Bell.
Bumper, the Chiefs, Fritz over Chief, and Denny Hamlin. Down over Keen on it.
All those cars race to turn number 3. Briscoe, who just made a pit stop, side by side with Christopher Bell. He passes Bell, so does Denny Hamlin.
Briscoe also a lap down as Chase Elliott right in front of Briscoe is the race
Golly.
leader. With 40 laps to go in the Enjoy Illinois 300, things picking up.
Briscoe now with crosshairs on the race leader, Chase Elliott. You will guide to the bottom on those pressure tires. Chase Briscoe races his way back to the lead left the hard way on the backstretch.
And Chase Briscoe will get that lap back. So will Denny Hamlin, who bypasses Chase Elliott in turn 3. Elliott stuck in.
Here's Chase in the pits.
Bell will also come to the pit.
And Chastain.
Take place at lap 201. Ross Chastain is in. Let's cover the Chastain stop.
Ross Chastain is in. The crew all the way around to the left side. Jesse Shane Wilson gets the car on the fuel and put Gavin towards Johnny.
Ty Dillon doing Ty Dillon thing. Yeah, right. Spun. So much for that plus 45,000.
So some more green flag pit stops.
Chase 4 tires, 4 feel goods, and a can of Sunoco.
Ryan Blaney up to second. Kyle Busch now. He's up to third. Brad Keselowski, Mike Bagley is now to fourth with Alex Bowman fifth.
And here's the interesting thing to note about Brad Keselowski. He last pitted at lap 152. These others that are pitted at lap 136. This race could be playing into the hands of Brad Keselowski. Here's Kyle Busch in. Ty Gibbs is in. The Sirius XM
fueled up in fresh rubber.
Inside the quick button and feet. Well, early in Busch Road, he simply had green on that side. So info fuel is engaged here for T. Gibbs. Down in the way for T. Gibbs. His best
9.6. Rowdy with a 5-second pit stop. 2 tires.
Now gets turned over to
that might.
Blaney.
Rowdy might be gambling here.
Up to the number 2 position. And for the reference, Keselowski's by himself on the racetrack.
The real deal.
In turn number 1, Ryan Blaney on the track still needs to make a pit stop. Blaney works his
Blaney gonna run out of gas again?
right now.
Ryan Blaney comes off the end of the back straightaway. They'll swing wide in the corner. And of course, Blaney, last time he pitted, lap 136. You've also
I don't think Hamlin's at the end here, or
136. Then you drop back to same
possibly.
as well. So with all these differing strategies, it's all being put through the colander, as it were, Alex. When we get to the end of this,
Well, 2 tires, Taj.
With these
2 tires.
stops that have been taking place, we need to let you know that Denny Hamlin and Chase Briscoe and Joey Logano, Chase Elliott, they all have been able to get back on the lead.
This is the battle for the lead right here.
Bush are one.
Chase and Denny.
Stain is 1 lap down back in 30.
Don't make any mistakes, Denny. Come on there.
Is 34th, the last car running. He too, 1 lap down. That will continue to shuffle just a bit.
This right here is the race for the lead.
He's now pulling off of the pit lane after his routine.
This right here, 22nd and 23rd.
give each other the business halfway down the
Race for the lead
It's a great race amongst
when they get back up there.
Really hard in lap traffic. Denny Hamlin has gotten alongside Chase Briscoe, but has not been able to make the pass. They remain side by side, leaning on each other on a 4.
Okay.
23rd and 24th, keeping in mind that Chase Briscoe.
Jeremy, don't say that.
He's already advanced to the next round. They're in traffic in turn 1.
Chase Briscoe uses that traffic to his advantage. He throws the pick on Denny Hamlin. He pulls away from Hamlin. Hamlin looks in the rear view, and here comes Joey Logano.
Joey Logano back there, so are Chase Elliott and Christopher Bell. They all funnel their way into turn number 3. Briscoe dives to the inside of Ty Dillon.
Watching Chase Elliott and Christopher Bell renew their battle. They come side by side off the corner, while Ryan Blaney, while leading, pulls off the racetrack. His pit stop will happen at lap 207. Brad Keselowski stays out. He will cycle atop the leaderboard. He will become the new leader. Let's talk about Brad Keselowski, or let's talk about Ryan Blaney's pit stop.
Ryan Blaney in now. He's on to make sure you don't run out of gas this time.
Let's stop first.
But the crew that's at it, after last couple pit stops, this one's clean, just right side.
Bowman. 4-second stop for Bowman. Right side tires only. Blaney, 4 tires. 4 tires for Blaney. 10-second pit stop for Ryan Blaney. That's pretty dang good. Oh, Ty Dillon.
It is the car of Ty Dillon making contact.
We just talking about that, Tiff.
Number 10 flying over the Enjoy Illinois.
Oh, no.
There's all kinds of things. Ty Dillon was 23rd at the time.
Ty Dillon doing Ty Dillon things.
He was in that mix with Denny Hamlin and Chase Briscoe there. Joey Logano was in there, but it looked like some sort of
Oh, no.
for the Ty Dillon car as he was going off into turn number 1. There was a lot of flame came out.
Lots of drivers a lap down here.
The header pipes are out of the right front corner. Perhaps a brake issue. We'll wait and find out for sure from the race team itself. But with 32 laps to go, Mike, things have changed drastically.
Dramatical
no.
changes here at the end of
That's
this
number
race.
10.
You mentioned 32 laps to go.
That's number 10.
Brad Keselowski, Michael McDowell, William Byron, Kyle Larson, and Bubba Wallace are the top 5. They had yet to come to pit road while we were in the middle of a cycle of green flag pit stops.
Watching Rusty, the NASCAR TV replay there, we figured out what happened with Ty Dillon's car here on the front straightaway.
Yeah, they definitely had a right front brake issue with the video we've been watching.
Bad Brad.
Bouncing all over the place.
Could he win this?
The brake rotor itself is missing.
Where's James Moore?
That goes against the rotor was just definitely not
Bad Brad.
Popping around in there.
That's a tough break there. Now with the different strategies, Brad Keselowski
Definitely should have picked 10.
15, 18 laps ago. Brad is now the race leader. He was last on the pit lane, Chris Wilmer, on lap 1.
Yeah, he still needs a pit.
What's the line of thinking?
Oh boy, there's radio chatter going on between crew chief Jeremy Bullins and Brad talking about what is the optimal strategy. They feel like On the safe side, they come down, maybe take 2 tires, but the problem is you're going to have maybe fresher tires on the right side, but a lot more cars to pass. They were thinking about possibly staying out and banking on one more caution. Remember, they felt like they could maybe max save and maybe make
It's at 9.
if that thing stayed green. They last
Dark Horse is second. McDowell, Kelly.
Be a game time decision when pit road opens. If we see Brad Keselowski and this RFK crew go to work on this number 6 Ford Mustang.
Lots of indigestion on that pit road right now, Alex. What do you
I'm not making my Dark Horse again.
2, 4, none. Like, what do you do?
You live and you learn, Billy.
I think
You live and you learn.
Keselowski, if you do elect to come to pit road, you might as well.
James, he's got a pit. He'll come out to.
You got nothing to lose. Go ahead and put 4 fresh on there. I think, Rusty, in your opinion, 4 fresh is the way to go.
4 fresh feel goods. That's what we want.
Well, you know me, man. Back when I was driving, I was a 4-tire.
Go, Denny, go.
Bolt those babies on and let me rip, man.
Kyle Larson winning. We'll see, Hole. Also, White.
Can make a
King.
with 4 tires. If you want me to manage the tires, that sucks. If you want to put 2 tires on, that sucks. Give me 4, baby.
I swear it's like Joey's cursed.
Although we saw earlier today on older tires, Joey Logano take command of this race and didn't need those 4 fresh tires. Pit road is open.
Here we go.
Stay out.
Everybody.
Come in, including Michael McDowell.
And he's out.
William
Briscoe.
Bubba Wallace. There's a string of cars that
Rusty's a legend.
Stops at lap 211. But obviously, Brad Keselowski in that game time decision that Chris Miller just described has decided to stay out onto the racetrack.
Oh my gosh, why?
The leaders are in front of Chris.
Yeah, and here come the leaders, Michael.
Why is Brad staying out?
Take on fuel and tires. So too is fresh rubber may come to their advantage. He stops at the crew.
Who's making these decisions?
Experts are already done on the right side. A chassis adjustments as the wrench went in the rear window. Now on the left side, your tires are on. Sunoco fuels in. He's down and away. H. Allman was in. Paul Custer in. And Alex Holman.
Or Brad doing Brad things. Exactly. That's my boy.
So, Michael, I don't like seeing shit. I'm just working here.
Why?
Cars in a really bad spot. I think some of them wanted to stay to the end of the race.
That Ford life has gone to his head.
Stops under green so recent, those cars behind them with new tires would have gobbled them up. So these drivers now are going to be.
Why? What do you do that?
Race their way forward.
Big one coming, Jeremy.
Time with just 29 laps.
Oh my gosh. Bad Brad decides to stay out. Just drive backwards. Just drive backwards. James Moore says. Okay. So Bad Brad hasn't pit since lap 59 laps ago. So this is going to be interesting. Denny Hamlin, Kyle Larson, Bubba Wallace, Chase Briscoe, Austin Cindric, Carson Hocevar, Joey Logano, Chase Elliott, Eric Jones. Hoping possibly for another caution maybe. Can he hang on there? Now, of course, Denny Hamlin, Chase Briscoe, all these guys behind him. Other than, let's see, back here, Bubba Wallace and all these guys that are back in 14th place from 13 up, except Bad Brad, have pit already. So they have their tires a little worn. So maybe Brad is thinking that he can hang and then hopefully for one last caution be there at the end. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Brad is good about saving fuel too. We'll see what happens. Victoria says these moments of chaos after a late caution is what NASCAR is so special. And yeah, Brad is a sitting fried egg. Justin, James Moore, just drive backwards, Brad. Just drive backwards. So this is going to be interesting, y'all. Make sure you hit that like. We're trying to get to 300 likes. If you haven't hit, that's our goal for the end of the stream, 300 likes. We have 346 folks in here. We're trying to get to 35,150. So 7 more subscribers away from 35,150. And we're seeing 36. It's I can see like the top of the 3. It's popping over the horizon. But we're going for 36,000 subscribers, y'all. James Moore says, I think you need tires. No. I think you need tires, Brett. Nah, we're staying out. We're good. We're good. We're good. Is Blaney on the lead lap? Let's take a look. I believe he is. There's the only ones that a lap down right now is Riley Herbst, Noah Gragson, Todd Gilliland, and Zane Smith. Both front row motorsports cars not having a good day. And then, of course, Ty Dillon doing Ty Dillon things. He ran into that wall, y'all. I don't know what happened, but and Daniel Suarez and then Josh Berry. So there you go. Or it was a brake issue on Ty Dillon. Brake issue on Ty Dillon. Black tires are 50 laps older. BK's tires are 50 laps older. He's going to get passed by Denny and Briscoe and then wreck Airplug. Possibly. What happened to Kyle Larson? He had to pit, and he is in 14th place. He pit with Bubba and all these guys back a couple laps ago. So I think I'm a subscriber. Chris, make sure you hit that subscribe. It should say subscribed, or it should say subscribe or something like that. Larson's damaged his rear splitter and had to pit twice, Coop Cooper says. Thank you for that, Coop Cooper. Jason says Keselowski has a brake issue too. He missed pit road. All right. Thanks. Like button engaged. Thank you guys so much for that. We're seeing what happens here. We're down to the nitty gritty, y'all. Less than 30 laps to go.
Performance Racing Network will have Xfinity and Cup coverage for you there. Our next NASCAR Cup Series broadcast will be in the month of September at the Kansas Speedway, the Hollywood Casino 400. That'll be a part of a triple header. We'll have Arkham and Art Series coverage there, the Reese's 150, the NASCAR Xfinity Series, Kansas Lottery 300, and then, of course, the Hollywood Casino 400, Friday, September 26th, Saturday, September 27th, and Sunday, September 28th.
With 26 to go, this time by, we get the 1 to go signal. Brad Keselowski, the race leader. Denny Hamlin second. Back up to third is Chase Briscoe after leading 15 laps early on. Briscoe back on lap 60 had some contact with Daniel Suarez in turn 1. Chris Willer, pretty good recovery here for Chase Briscoe.
Certainly is. We talk about cautions being untimely for some. Well, they've been pretty timely for this Joe Gibbs Racing crew. For Chase Briscoe, late in stage 2, they spent a magnitude of time on pit road because they had a left.
Yeah, that's right. You only like once.
Tire nut. The tire wouldn't hang. It wouldn't get tight. They had to come down.
RCR knows nothing about fast race cars.
In the field, but they had meticulously made their way up through the field. And of course, with this last caution, they pitted right before lap 194, took 2 tires. So they are plenty good on fuel. They've got 2 right side tires that are relatively fresh. And this could be a really good day for Chase Briscoe when it certainly wasn't looking that way just a little bit ago.
Chase will restart on the outside of row 2. On the front row, Brad Keselowski will restart to the outside of Denny Hamlin. Then you got Briscoe starting to the outside of Joey Logano. Chase Elliott will restart to the outside of Christopher Bell. Pace car hits pit road. And again, 25 laps to go in the Enjoy Illinois 300.
Here they come.
Here we go. Green flag. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys.
Keselowski, the control car, can get on.
This should be interesting.
In the zone. He does so about midway there. Denny Hamlin gets through the gearbox cleanly.
Wow, Brad got a good start.
Side, turn number 1, Hamlin on the racetrack.
Oh, okay.
Side is 3 wide around it. Just Briscoe, he drives around. Keselowski, but he can't hit Denny Hamlin.
Denny Hamlin gets the lead. Briscoe tried to sweep around the outside and get both Hamlin and Keselowski. Now it's Briscoe battling Keselowski for 2nd and 3. Here comes Denny Hamlin out of turn number 4.
Go, baby.
Chase Briscoe to 2nd. Brad Keselowski gets ushered back to 3rd. Chase Elliott 4th. Joey Logano round out in the top 5. 24 to go.
Hold it on strong, baby. Hold it on strong. Let's go.
Ryan Blaney down low. Check that's off.
Busher trying not to be squeezed in the middle, but he's got no choice. He's got Nemechek to his right, Blaney to his left.
Don't you do it, Brad.
To turn 3. Nemechek goes by Busher. Blaney trying to do the same.
Here they come
Sorry, y'all.
off turn number 4. The first driver that just made that last pit stop. The highest runner is Austin.
Bye, Brad.
He looks to his left and sees Michael McDowell beginning the challenge.
They've got a challenge of their own going on, and up closer to the front. So that one's on for 3rd. Kenny Elliott's dialed up the low line. He fucks his Brad Keselowski out of the spot.
Where's Chastain?
Elliott slid right off in front of Brad Keselowski. Keselowski had no choice but to lift and crack the throttle. Now Keselowski's got trouble to his
26 for the watermelon man.
Corner 22.
And Cedric's 8+ to the good.
Let's go. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification.
All right. Cedric is +7 now to the good. Austin Dillon -7. SVG -18. Bowman -38. And Barry -46. Next week is the cutoff. Denny Hamlin leads Chase Briscoe. And we got Ryan Elliott and then Blaney and Keselowski now back to 5th.
Inside Alex, heading to NASCAR Hall of Famer Rusty Wallace. Dave Mooney and Tim Califamo are in the corners. We've got Penny Garage coverage today from Chris Wilner and Steve Post. If you're just joining us, we missed a lot. A lot of playoff drivers having.
I don't think so, Billy.
Alex, this race has had a mix of everything today.
It has. A lot of different strategy has been employed by these teams down there today. Some drivers having problems have been able to bounce back. Other ones with problems, not so fortunate. Playoff
Chopsticks.
Ferry got wrecked early on in the race. He's going to finish dead last today. Out of the race, back in the 36th position. Virtually a must-win scenario when we get to Bristol next weekend for Josh Ferry, who just happens to be a short-track ace out there. But we have had 10 caution flags for a total of 52 laps today. And Rusty, I don't think anybody expected 10 caution flags in today's race.
No, I didn't think so either, but it happened, and I'm not for sure it's over quite yet right now. Talk about it. Let's go up front a little bit. Denny Hamlin, my gosh, I'll tell you what, he's the type of guy right now that says, I do not want a caution at all. His car is handling great.
As of right now, yes, we are.
On the racetrack.
Yes.
In the time before, fastest car on the racetrack every single lap. And right now, he's just getting it done. He's probably got looks like about a 10 car length lead, don't you think, Dave, ahead of the second place car?
We're in the win for he is drawing smartly away from Chase Briscoe.
And he's getting that clean air to the nose of his Toyota Camry is Denny Hamlin as the leader. Briscoe runs second. The battle is tightening for third, though. Ryan Blaney has caught Chase Elliott. Ryan Blaney, one of those drivers in the playoffs that had a problem. He got spun by Kyle Larson back at lap 125. And it's taken him just about ever since then to get back inside of the top five and challenge for a top five finish.
Forcing on the back front of Chase Elliott, which he shows that a couple of 3 car when he tries to where he gets out.
And I think Ryan Blaney, to your point, Mike, a moment ago, is driving with little extra motivation after getting spun earlier in the race. Blaney, about a car length behind Chase.
Cedric now +6, Austin Dillon -6.
Cup Series is raced here at Worldwide Technology Raceway. We've got 17 to go. If you think this one's over, thank you again. The eventual race winner took the lead with 2 laps to go in 2 of the 3 races here at Worldwide Technology.
Come on, Denny. Hold it on. 17 more laps to go. What's up, Dallas?
20 car lengths over Chase Briscoe.
And while that is going on, the battle for third continues to
Miss Tom, who's leading.
A look to the inside on Chase Elliott coming out of turn number 2. Had to tuck in line when they went down the straightaway. Now he's going back after him off the corner. Chevy Ford battle for the 3rd position. Chase
We'll see, crazy. We'll see.
Spot. Ryan Blaney's trying to take it away, and they're about to catch Chase Briscoe for second.
Pagano falling off back to 2.88 seconds.
Start that contest right now, and they can keep the race for second, third, and fourth.
It is indeed time to go. Chase Briscoe now starting to
Keep digging, Chase.
range of Chase Elliott and Ryan Blaney. See who can make it a
The Chases are together.
Wow, they're all battling for that position. Race leader continues.
The Braves lost 18-2.
It was 1.2 seconds last time by. This time, it's 1.4. Is that battle for third?
Keep hitting that subscribe, y'all. 7 subscribers away. And we're trying to get to 300. Finish the stream with 300.
Blaney pulls up.
Blaney on Chase. Watch out, Chase.
Going down the back straightaway. Now Blaney and Elliott are even in turn 3. Blaney on the bottom. Elliott and his blue Chevy up top. Chase Elliott trying to keep that car wound up topside. Right, Blaney strong from the bottom of turn number 4. He can't complete the pass. Elliott will come flying back around the outside. Again, the battle for third.
Ryan Blaney now will try and drive deep to the inside of turn number 1. Puts a fender back to the inside of Elliott. Almost even if you get to the juice, but Chase has got momentum off the side.
And if Blaney's going to make a run at the leader, he has got to go. He cannot exercise a whole lot of patience running behind Chase Elliott. Again, Elliott in the 3rd spot. Drifts up.
Chase and Ryan Blaney.
Right on the bottom of the race.
Which helps Briscoe.
Few down to 13 to go.
Come on.
Leader Denny Hamlin trying to give Toyota their 200 NASCAR Cup Series win.
And for Hamlin, none of his pursuers showing any inclination of getting up there to challenge at the moment.
27th for Bowman. 27th.
That's the best battle inside of the top 5, Dave. And again, it involves Chase Elliott and Ryan Blaney. A car length apart, off the end of the back straightaway, racing back to turn 3. Further back, 3-wide move from Kyle Larson off the end of the back straightaway. He's going to jam it in right inside of William Byron. Byron slides up. One other car there as well. A very aggressive move for Kyle Larson, trying to overtake William Byron. Let's pick up the battle for third again in turn 2.
Turn number 2, they show and continue to be hanging on. Brian Blaney trying to take their place. This time by the way.
Chase Elliott changed up his line in turns 1 and 2. Instead of running the outside, he went to the bottom. He does the same this time in turn 3. Now drifts up the racetrack. Further back, the machine of Bubba Wallace moves around Christopher Bell for a spot in the top 10.
Wallace goes to 7th. Seabell drop kick back to the number 8 spot as they work their way down the front stretch as the leaders go back to 1.
Absolutely no change. It's top 5, and that's just fine with Denny Hamlin. He's at about a 20.
And SPG and Justin Haley just ramming each other.
Pace to stick with the leader, Denny Hamlin.
Golly.
Is watching this hot and heavy battle going on for third. Behind him,
SPG 25th.
Corner they come. 10 laps to go.
$20. Thanks for the channel, CeeLo. T. Lee, thank you, sir. Everybody tell T. Lee for that $20 super chat. 10 laps to go. Everybody tell T. Lee. Thank you, sir. We appreciate you, T. Lee. Thank you so much, man. Gregory.
Further back behind Elliott and Blaney is this ongoing race for what is the 7th position.
Playoffs?
Had passed Christopher Bell a moment ago. Bell hasn't gone away. In fact, Bell is continuing to challenge Wallace for that spot.
And for Denny Hamlin, his heart's just pumping right now. He wants to be the guy that brings that 200th win home for Toyota. That's just going to make that whole team feel so good. And, I kind of call Hamlin the house car for Toyota. He's been like the #1 guy over there. Joe Gibbs.
$5 super chat from James says, great coverage. Good coverage. Thanks. Thank you so much, James. Everybody tell James. Thank you so much, James, for the $5 super chat. Thank you, James.
Yeah, he's got the car where it needs to be.
See you next week, buddy. Dogs versus Vols next week. Good luck, James. We'll be at Bristol, but we'll be here for the weekend. We'll be at Bristol on Saturday night. Thank you, James.
Briscoe seems to have a pretty secure.
Thank you, Richard.
Third spot to belong to Chase Elliott.
And one spot behind Chase Elliott is the aforementioned Ryan Blaney. Then there is a significant gap back to the 5th place driver, Joey Logano. John Hunter Nemechek is 6th. Battle for 7th.
Cheer for Bowman.
Bubba Wallace and Christopher Bell. That battle's been flared up for the last 10, 15 laps or so. Christopher Bell just giving Bubba Wallace the business.
7 laps to go. Come on, baby.
But also very intense as well. Matter of fact, here comes Bubba Wallace, Christopher Bell.
Oh, they're injuries, Billy. Horrible.
Just got the spot, but Bell is not done yet. He's a little bit beneath to the inside. Bubba leaves the bottom wide open, but Bell's unable to make the moves now. He'll try to neutral in her twos.
Christopher Bell pokes a headlight now to the inside and draws even with Bubba Wallace into turn 3. Wallace rolls out of the throttle, gives Bell the spot.
Bell will take over the number 7 position. Bubba Wallace falls back to the number 8 spot. Meanwhile, Blaney again now.
Don't even care about his burnout. Been one of the best streams to work for it to ever. Thank you, Coach. Glad I kept you entertained, man. Let's see if we finish it out here.
Blaney is just looking for something, a little bit of room to get around Chase Elliott. Elliott has been content to give Blaney the bottom the last several laps. Blaney just doesn't have the power or the speed to make the pass.
Blaney goes topside now, then Chase slides up to take that lane away. Leaders across the line, 5 laps to go.
Cedric plus 10 above the cut line. Cedric plus 10.
Turn number 1 may come. It's still Elliott line left to the car length over Ryan Blaney. Chase runs a little higher through the corner this time, trying to make the off the Ryan Blaney.
And as Elliott and Blaney continue to race hard for the
stay green.
The place driver of Chase Briscoe to scoot away from both of them ever so slightly.
Off the corner they come. Elliott, Blaney racing for 3rd. Logano hovering in 5th, but fading in the late going. 4 laps to go.
Could this be a little payback
His lead's getting
for when
larger.
Briscoe got in the playoffs Denny could have passed him, but he did not. Briscoe's already in. Hamlin needs to get in.
Here comes Denny Hamlin all by himself as the race leader. Up the back straightaway, rolls out of the gas, goes down to the bottom of the racetrack, picks up the throttle, and heads back to the front straightaway.
We'll get to the line. We'll have 3 to go now here at Worldwide Technology Raceway. Denny Hamlin brings that bright blue and white Toyota back down the front stretch, headed to turn 1.
Here comes Hamlin running about it. Through off the bottom of the racetrack. Now slides up a little bit more. Doesn't have to overwork that car rolls. Refreshing trail back straight away.
As Denny Hamlin continues to lead, Ryan Blaney continues to annoy the back bumper of Chase Elliott. They cannot get away from each other right now. However, it's happening about a half a straightaway behind the leader, Denny Hamlin.
Ryan Blaney, the stubborn foe for Chase Elliott in this ongoing battle for third, as Denny Hamlin brings him across the start-finish line.
A shattered brake run will do. Come on.
Hamlin all by himself at the front of the field in the 20, the 25 car lengths over Chase Briscoe. 5 more back then. And then the present Ryan Blaney.
Ryan Blaney has been again trying to recover from that spin earlier in the race. He has now been solidly in the top 5 the last several laps, but cannot find a way around Chase Elliott for third.
Here comes Denny Hamlin, the race leader, through the shadows of the big billboards outside the driver's right. White flag is in the air from Brett Dutton on top of the flag stand. Hamlin, a mile and a quarter away from victory.
In turn number 1, looking for a little Toyota.
Go!
And a
Come on!
in the round.
Come on!
Denny Hamlin takes its turn number 2 and hits up the back straightaway for the final time, holding about a 25 car length lead over Chase Briscoe. Hamlin heads the track for home.
Denny Hamlin piles up the middle lane of the racetrack. He'll bring that blue and white progressive Toyota to the front straightaway. Checkered flag is in the air. Denny Hamlin wins the Enjoy Illinois 300 at Worldwide Technology Raceway, giving Toyota.
Let's go! Yes, sir!
And Denny's 5th win overall.
11, baby!
25. Let's go to pit road.
Let's go!
You're celebrating high fives and hugs all around. Chris, you know the crew chief on it. As they get the thumbs up down here, I'm going to word for his driver down here. Chris, congratulations. Congratulations. Another win for you guys. He's going to describe how the strategy played out, put you guys where you needed to be.
Yeah, you know, there were so many things that could have flipped with caution.
He just won that from me.
Hopefully we pitted that one that allowed us to make it on fuel, right? And some of those guys that didn't, that allowed us to get them back to the front of the field. And so thankfully it worked out.
It did work out, that's for sure. For the 5th time this season, Denny Hamlin and his crew chief, Chris Gale.
Totally rigged.
Gonna win today for fueling NASCAR teams.
Let's go!
Go is trusted to help vehicles for.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go. 5th win of the season for Denny. He moves into the 2nd round. Chase, hey, great not trying to chase us down. We let you have that one race when you won back in the day. So thank you guys so much for appreciate here. Denny Hamlin with the win. Yes, sir. And we'll see if he can go back to back next week, because we're going back to where he beat your favorite driver in Bristol next weekend. Thank you guys awesome so much. We finished with 35,148. 2 more subscribers. Fires all the. Oh boy. All-time Cup wins. Denny's in 11th place now. He's 1 away from Kevin Harvick at 10th with 60 Cup wins of all time, and then Kyle Busch at 63. So, man, looks like someone just guaranteed they'll choke in the round of 8 again. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Okay. Okay. That's right. What's up, Mosh? Good to see you. You're welcome, man, Steve. Yes, sir. Awesome, awesome night. I'll take it. Yeah, Denny, I picked it too. Denny Hamlin, I got to pick it. Man, that's awesome. So let's go through the lineup here and we'll call it a night. Denny Hamlin first, Chase Briscoe second, Chase Elliott third. Great run for the Chases. Ryan Blaney fourth, Logano fifth, John Hunter sixth. Another good finish for Legacy Motor Club. Christopher Bell 7th, Bubba Wallace 8th, Chris Buescher 9th, Ty Gibbs 10th, Willie B 11th, 12th is Kyle Larson, 13th Ryan Preece, 14th Michael McDowell, 15th Carson Hocevar, 16th is Tyler Reddick. There's Brad Keselowski. He finishes 17th. Austin Dillon 18th, 19 Austin Cindric, 20th is Ricky Stenhouse Jr., 21st is Eric Jones, 22nd is Kyle Busch, 23rd AJ Allmendinger, 24th Ross Chastain, 25th SVG, 25th is SVG. Bowman finishes 26th. 27th is Cole Custer, 28th is Justin Haley, 29th Cody Ware, and then Noah Gragson, Riley Herbst, Todd Gilliland, Zane Smith, Ty Dillon, Daniel Suarez, and Josh Berry. This is Denny's year. I hope so, Megadeth, man. I hope so. I hope so we don't turn into another Mark Martin. Garrett, thanks for the live, CeeLo. You're welcome, man. I appreciate everybody being here. Thanks so much. If you're hitting that like button before you go out, we would love for you to help us out there on that too as well.
Problems with the left rear tire.
Tiff, thank you for Miss Spain. College to 11. Hope to see everyone next weekend. Hugs. Thank you, Tiff.
Just the fact that this team it's resilient.
I mean, honestly, I would
Thank
say
you, Coach.
It was a sloppy day for us. But still, I would say a great recovery. It just shows how fast our basketball.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate y'all.
We never would have had to go to the back multiple times, really. I think 2 or 3 different times we had to go to the back. And yeah, if I could just maintain control of the race, I definitely felt like we were the car to beat. So yeah, just wish it would have been cool to win the first 2 races.
On my way out. Thank you, Teddy.
Crazy, just the difference a year can make, to be disappointed with the second place as a lot. So yeah, congrats to Denny. Obviously, Coach 200, went for it as well. So yeah, pretty cool day, and go on to the next one.
Top 2 and 5 of the last 9. That's Chase Briscoe. That team, a resounding effort after going to the back, finishes second here this afternoon.
A solid effort.
Thank you,
for
Megadeth.
Chase Briscoe and that entire team to come home second.
Blaney hanging around Larson. Uh-oh.
Opening 2 playoff races here of the 2025 NASCAR Cup Series playoffs.
All right, thank you, Elf.
That's getting it done.
You're welcome,
for Chase
Billy.
Briscoe and his team.
Oh man, he went from the back to the front to the back, but he had a really good run throughout the day today and brings it home in a great second place finish. Those 2 wins, I tell you what, you can't ignore those. They gave him a lot of momentum, and he's running great right now.
Yeah, he is. So Chase Briscoe comes home
Yeah,
second
right,
today.
Ronnie.
Toyota first and second in today's Enjoy Illinois 300. Chase Elliott finishes today's race back in position at number 3. Ryan Blaney finished 4th, and Joey Logano.
Thank you,
rounded
Sarah
out
D.
the top 5 here at Worldwide Technology Raceway. Denny Hamlin just did a monster burnout, almost the entire length of the front straightaway here at Worldwide Technology Raceway. Blew the tires out of the rear end of that race car. Finally was able to drive it back and do a 180 and park it right across the black and white painted start-finish line. Let's hear from our 5th place finisher, Joey Logano.
Yeah, Joey Logano gained some points as well. Came in below the cut line. Now he's plus 21. Joey, how would you summarize your afternoon? A lot of strategy plays that Paul Wolf had to draw up.
Yeah, he did a good job calling the race and giving us a shot to win, right? And we were up there racing against the 11 there, and thought on that green flag cycle maybe we can get him, but he sure put us a lap there, and then we just weren't able to get ahead of him when that would have been the control of the race. So gave him control on a restart, and we just couldn't regain it, and then just a crummy restart at the end. But overall,
Blaney and Larson talking to each other.
The Hunt Brothers Pizza Mustang here. We needed to score points. We did that. We got some stage points in the second stage and a top 5. So pretty cool top 5 string we got going on here in Gateway, but wish it was a win.
That's Joey Logano. Again, another top 5. He's now plus 21 to the good.
Let's talk to the race-winning driver, Denny Hamlin.
5th race of the season, Denny Hamlin. Kind of describe how this one unfolded with the varying strategies and put you in the catbird seat at the end of that one.
It did. I mean, there were so many different strategies, and certainly, a lot of the strong contenders had some, hiccups during the day, and so it allowed us to keep executing, and that was really the key for us to get the win, was just execution. Everyone did a great job on pit road. They made the car a little better as well. And, man, that last run just went for it.
You were in good shape on points moving to the next round. How important, though, is it to be in good shape versus getting a win?
Man, I love going to Bristol, not having to worry about anything.
And finally, 200th win for Toyota, Denny. What does that mean for you to get that manufacturer, that marquee win?
It means so much. I mean, just, they've been such a big supporter of Joe Gibbs Racing, 2311, myself. This ties me with Kyle Busch with, all-time wins with Toyota.
Thank you, Graham. Appreciate everybody. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Denny Hamlin.
All right, Denny Hamlin says he's glad to go to Bristol and not have to worry about anything. But let's get a win in Bristol. Let's see what we can do. So thank you guys so much for everything. We appreciate you. Want to congratulate our winners, Lori. Make sure, Lori, that you, Lori, make sure you contact me on social media. I'm gonna put my social media up here one more time. John Collins as well. Make sure you get me on social media as well. And Holly, I already have you as on social media, and Danny as well. I already got you. James, if you're still listening, I will look up your issue there too. And the only one I haven't heard from is Gerald. Gerald, if you're in the chat, make sure you contact me on social media as well. Those are the social medias right here for the winners. So congratulations to the 5 winners on that. And also want to thank my the ones that super chatted today. James with a $5 super chat. T. Lee with a $20 super chat. Lisa Ritter with a $1.99. Holly becoming a member. Billy Voles following us on Facebook. Tyler follows us on Facebook. Bill Sweet with a $20 super chat. Ricky with a $10 super chat. Steve becoming a member. Mark becoming a member. Hazel with a $4.99 yesterday. Works with a $10 as well. Works as well with a 10 super chat today as well. Thank you, Works. As appreciate that too as well. And everybody else that made this weekend successful. We appreciate you guys. So thank you again. Make sure you winners contact me on social media so we can get your cars to you as soon as we can. But we thank you again for everything. So let's go to the main page here. There's another wrapped up weekend here on the Go at CeeLo. Another successful weekend. We appreciate you guys. Next week, a little earlier in the races this week, coming up with the ARCA and trucks on Thursday night. Make sure you're here for that. We're going to have a big time there on those. Cletus McFarland in that ARCA race at Bristol. You want to be here for that. You won't see it anywhere else. I want to thank you. Also want to thank the trucks will be on Thursday night as well. And then the Friday night, we'll have Cup Series practice and qualifying, Xfinity Series practice and qualifying. And then next Saturday night, we plan on being at the race at Bristol. If you're going to be there, make sure you contact me on social media. I'll put a post out as well saying, hey, I'm here. If anybody want to meet up, love to say hi and say, thanks for watching, shake your hand, whatever. But appreciate everybody being here. Thanks so much for watching today. I want to thank my lovely wife, Spain, for everything she does behind the scenes. She is the true glue MVP of this channel. Well, I'm up here hanging with you guys on the weekends or baseball or whatever. She's taking care of things behind the scenes. I want to thank my mods for moderating today. I want to thank my members for their hard-earned money back to the channel. I want to thank you for watching. So appreciate all the love here today. Thank you so much, Denny Hamlin with the win, baby. Yeah, I know it. I know that just gets you, some of y'all out there, especially T-Van. T-Van, you didn't pick Denny this week. If you're still watching, your reverse psychology didn't work this time. So appreciate all the love, and I love it, y'all. I love how you dog Denny. I love it. I love it. It's a great game that we play, and I can take it because you know what? We're NASCAR fans, and we all don't like drivers, and you have the right to not like a NASCAR driver. So we thank you guys so much. I can't say thank you enough. Boo! What's up, left lane? What's up, man? Bristol, Tennessee. I stay home. It's crazy. Yeah, I know, man. I've been there before. It's fun. It's a good time. All right, that's about it. I'm going to call it a night. We'll see you next week for some more racing and maybe some Braves baseball this week as well. So can't wait to hear the interviews for Larson and Blaney with whatever happened there between them. So, all right, I'm going to send you to Titans versus Broncos. My man Ryzen Rhino. We're going to do another raid on him because no one else is doing anything that one of our friends is streaming. So I'm going to send you to Ryzen Rhino for him. He's doing Titans Broncos. Have a good night, guys. We'll see you later.